Hey, do you like board games? Well, you must have because you clicked on this video. If you want to join in on our live board game streams, make sure to go over to twitch.tv/nerdsofthewest, where you can follow us and join in on the fun. We'll see you there.
Hello, welcome in. We're playing Jaws. We haven't played this before because we literally just unwrapped this from Shrink because this game was very generously donated for us to play today, not donated forever, by the lovely Spambra and Crowbar because Spambra redeemed her 50k channel points because she wanted us to play this. Because this game looks sick, because I get to be a shark and kill these chomps. Is the impression I'm getting.
Well, actually, we nominated you. We nominated you as Shark because you're always the bad guy.
I wasn't going to tell them that. I wanted to be a shark.
No, you didn't.
No,
you got nominated as Shark.
I was here for this conversation. You were.
Single flood of tears.
There were a lot of
expletives.
Sharks cry? Is that a thing?
Do they have
Punch
tear
them in
ducts?
the nose enough.
Do they have tear ducts?
Wow.
Yeah, do sharks have tear ducts? Rebecca, behind the camera, you can do all the weird googling that we ask you to do.
Or don't.
Sharks cry.
Can sharks
That's
cry?
right, the sea is salty, because sharks have no
People
friends.
have asked if sharks have emotions.
I mean, yeah, they do.
Sharks
but,
do have
alright,
emotions.
Sure.
Nothing but anger and bloodlust.
This is Tom, I'm Lachlan, this is Reese, and we've got more on here with us as well, all the way from the S of A.
Yep, the south of Australia. Yep. Hey, Moron, Plu wants to know, how is Perth?
Yeah, I've just answered. It's perfect.
Fuck.
That's what you get.
Get out.
This is why he's leaving tomorrow.
I honestly, I can't even count on my hands how many dad jokes he's made. It's ridiculous.
Bex, what are you doing?
Oh my god, Beck! She's flooding us with ads. You're getting interdimensional ads. Also, Beck's behind camera. We haven't had a behind the camera person since last
It's weird,
week.
I want to see what's going on the screen, but I can't.
No, it's fine. That's why we have phones.
Tough cities.
Okay, so I went onto a website that was like animals with no tear ducts. I did a Control-F for sharks and they didn't pop up. So
Sharks
see
have
red
tear
face,
ducts.
Sharks can cry.
Cool.
So what doesn't have tear ducts?
They cry air because
I'm
they
gonna
live
guess small
underwater.
rats.
What?
Seals, goats, whales.
Chat is really distracting from the game.
What the hell?
Like every
welcome
time on
to
my
a
phone,
normal
it's
stream.
Why
just
do
like
rabbits
it's
not have
chat.
tear ducts?
Because that's the way that they were made, Tom.
They're so fast they can't cry.
Yeah. It's literally inefficient. Evolution has deemed it inefficient for rabbits to cry.
Anyway, aim of this game. One player
Why does Orange Cassidy have
takes
long
on
beard?
the role.
Sorry.
No more Orange Cassidy talk. We just introduced Beck. It was great. The other players take on the roles of Quint, who's playing Quint,
I am. I'm playing Quint.
Chief Brady,
Hi.
and Hooper,
Hello.
who work together as a crew to eliminate the shark. Jerks. A full game is played over 2 acts, which success in Act 1 provides advantages going into Act 2. Act 1 will end when the shark has eaten 9 people, or the people have attached to what did you call them?
Barrels.
They're like tracking
barrels.
devices.
Barrels.
So the tokens are just barrels. They're different things depending on where they are. We're probably just going to call them barrels.
They're just barrels.
No
So
barrel.
we are in Act 1. This is Amity Island, if Beck wants to show off the top down,
Fuck you.
instead of just typing the whole time. Wow. Each round, the shark secretly moves through the water, so I have chosen a starting position, and then each round I will secretly write down. I possibly will be able to show chat, but we'll figure it out.
Why did we
where
give
I'm
the
moving.
role to Tom that was easy for him to cheat?
I mean, someone could swap seats and put one of us in the
So
shark.
this way you can,
I didn't read
you
the
can
shark
track
rules.
what I've done. It's all written there, and you can be like, this turn you took too many actions, but I won't, because I never cheat on purpose. Meanwhile, the crew rescues swimmers. I don't know how you do that, but apparently you do, and you try and locate the shark. We'll talk about Act 2 when we get there. You win if you eliminate the shark, and I win if I eliminate all 3 crew members or destroy the orca, which is where Act 2 takes place, so we cannot win until Act 2. If you have any questions at all, or if you're new here, or if anything else is going on, first of all, exclamation your favorite color in chat. Combat is going to go off a lot, otherwise lots of blue,
Oh, boy.
or exclamation ocean, or exclamation bathwater. And then, if you have any questions about rules, please ask, and either us or Rebecca will answer because she has the rules up.
Oceans is one as well.
Yeah.
Oceans
Oceans and bathwater are the same thing.
Yeah. But also, we definitely need to have one for exclamation favorite color to be
Where
a
is
rainbow.
beach?
No, exclamation your favorite color is just like
What?
a single thing.
Where
We
is
need
Is that
beach
cool?
to get
Oh,
you like
yeah,
a sandy
exclamation
yellow and a
beach,
watery
yeah.
I mean,
blue.
if Beck wants to set it
Too
up.
late.
exclamation bees?
Do we get blue and yellow out of
No,
that?
I don't think we
No,
get blue.
it's
and yellow.
Because
Black
like if
and
you want the
yellow.
beach, you need like
Black
the
and yellow,
yellowy
black and
sand
yellow.
color and the bluey water color. That would be great for first act, and of course combat for second act.
The board game actually makes me unhappy. The lines are all over the place.
Can we have blue and black flashing? I think exclamation blue black might work. Otherwise, just try blue gray. If you're subscribed, because then you can.
Doesn't
make other
two
things
colors just
happen.
do like one that side, one that side?
Nah, if you're subscribed, you get it like changes through.
Ooh.
He's trying. He's going now. He's trying it. Chris, what do you mean? It's sections on a map. It's fine.
Sub
that
blue
works.
works.
Ooh.
There you go.
You can prefix. I'm learning so many.
Yeah,
things.
exclamation
dude.
sub and
Sublime.
then whatever
You've
color.
learned how the entire sausage is made this week.
Welcome to Sublime.
You even saw me film things for an episode that goes up at some point this weekend if I get it edited.
Also-
Wait, when did we film stuff?
It's all been a blur.
Oh yeah, that little the little voiceover and inserted at the front that we
So-
fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we broke
Don't
things.
spoil things.
Also,
That's not a spoiler. They fuck up in every game.
also, apologies if we look super sweaty. It is.
I'm not apologizing.
The
In
reality is we're super sweaty.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
I'm just
right
a
now.
sweaty board game player. You know, I'm
No,
all
you're
about
just
the
a
Pro
sweaty
League,
person.
bro.
I get it, Reese. I'm also a
It's
sweaty.
only
player.
32.5 degrees. Thank you very much.
That's more than
That
18.
is so not what it is in
No-
here.
no
it is.
aircon.
It is not 32 in here.
We have really shitty portable aircons and a fan.
Yep.
And an open window.
Do you guys want me to move one of these right into
No,
the
I think
doorway?
they're fine.
Nah, it's
No, they're
fine.
they're
Yes.
fine.
Well, I'm not dying.
But
First
they're not
thing-
doing anything.
First thing we have to do, get the game going, is open up the Amity Event deck. So whoever is in
We have a
charge of
camera
that
for
today.
these, or
Nope, you just read it and then show it off on the board.
I guess I'll just bring them over here where I can reach them.
That's
Where's
fine.
the green screen?
The event
man?
is
Get it going.
Ben Gardner's boat. So every event will add some swimmers to some beaches. So we have 2 at North Beach,
2 swimmers at North Beach.
Yep.
1 at South Beach,
1 at South Beach.
and 2 at West Beach. Hey, that's an actual beach in Adelaide.
West Beach.
Yeah.
That's
So
weird.
you've already chosen where you are before you saw this, just
yes,
to
I have.
confirm.
All of
So
our beaches are
you
West
might have like
Beach.
fucked up and been over there in number 2, and that's just too bad. Okay. Today, if
Oh,
the
that's so much
Fuck off,
better.
Lachlan.
for this turn, if the shark moves through a space with a boat, they may knock the boat's captain into the water.
Oh, don't do that.
Would you like to just highlight where the boats are on the map so we can
So those 2 guys are in boats. I'm on the land.
This is my boat.
The captain must spend 2 actions to get back in the boat. So you have to spend half your turn getting back in your boat if he runs through you and knocks you out.
Boo.
It doesn't say that you spend an action to do that. Just if you go into that space, you may knock them out. Obviously, we'll know you've been in that space though.
If I go into that space. Nice.
Yep.
Alright.
Just say moves through, but I'm gonna take that as if you move into it,
yeah.
rather than out of as well. I
Alright, so
think.
if we want to... I'm hoping the top-down camera can see that card just so you get a good idea of what it looks like. 2 N's for 2 North Beach, a South for a South Beach, 2 W's for 2 West Beaches, and that's where all the swimmers come out, and then I can eat them! And I'm trying to eat 9 swimmers, and I gotta figure out what I want to do, because I go first. The other thing that you need to know is that I have special abilities. I can only use these once per game, each thing once per game, so I can choose to do a feeding frenzy for 1 action. The shark may eat all the swimmers at a beach. Speed burst. Once this round, the shark may move up to 3 spaces in one direction, or with 1 action, any direction I want. Evasive moves, the shark does not trigger any motion sensors this round. They can check things later on, and the motion sensors are in there. And out of sight, the shark is invisible to Hoover. Who was Hoover? Fish Finder and Brody's Binoculars, which is an ability they can use later on. But for the most part, I'm just going to move around and eat things.
And you can use 1 of those per turn and each once during the game. You can put them face down. We don't need to know which one
That's
you've used
true.
at all, so hide them face down from us. When you use one, just put that somewhere else face down to show it's been
Beck
used.
got a prediction going.
I did.
Who will win, the humans or the shark?
I mean, I'm obviously going to have to pick
Humans
humans.
or normies?
Shark
Hey.
or normies?
Sharks or normies.
How do I vote?
There we
How do
go.
I vote? I want to vote for myself.
I guess it flashed a lot during like Blood on the Clock because I was
Yeah.
watching the stream like,
Past
damn.
prediction.
But yeah,
Oh.
the game was released in 2019. It's
By
really...
Ravensburger Puzzles.
Yes.
Cool.
Anyway, what do I want to do? Where am I? What's the meaning of life?
What's the play, Tom? How do you optimize your turn?
And I have to tell you if I eat.
Yeah, so every turn after you've had your turn, you need to tell us which motion sensors you've moved through and which people you've eaten.
Yes.
And of course, take the people you've eaten and put them back into the supply.
Yes. You can't just be like, I've eaten people. You
And of
take
course,
my
in
word
this
on
turn,
it.
where you've knocked one of us out of our
Yes.
boats.
So just for chat, this is... Oh god, it's horrible. I'm hiding where I'm currently starting, but that is the pad that I have, and I just write where I end up.
Can you move your thumb for a sec, Tom?
You know,
Damn it.
You tried, Reese. You tried.
Tom, is your name in red?
literally the game's name is in red today. I made that just cause.
Wait, I don't get it.
It's an Among Us reference.
Okay.
Is that because he's super sus?
Yeah, super sus.
All right.
Shout out to Felix.
Always shout out to Felix. So if I'm reading this correctly, Lachlan is the green one, Reese is the blue one,
Uh-huh.
and Moron is the black one, who
Yep.
will never go on to the ocean.
Everyone else, of course, can't move via land adjacencies because they're in the ocean.
Yep.
Alright, I'm knocking Lachlan now.
Ooh.
That's just...
Which one's that?
Green
So
one.
just jump out of your boat and then start of your next turn, two actions, jump back
And
into
I have
your
to
boat.
tell you if I eat anyone, right?
Yep.
Fuck, if he eats me
So,
immediately.
after your turn is over, tell us who you've eaten, which motion sensors you've triggered. No, shark. Once we've got When we have motion sensors out there, the shark will just tell us all of them.
Tommy Shark.
No.
Over Lachlan.
Yep.
Knock Lachlan. Anyway, no, I didn't eat anyone.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
and when there's motion sensors, the shark just tells us all of them, nothing about order, just they hit them in some order. Alright, so that's your turn done. It is now our turn. We can all act in any order every turn.
Cool.
So we know that the shark has been around there somewhere, but also didn't take the time in his 3 actions to actually hit this swimmer or those swimmers.
Yeah.
So he has 3 actions, right? And how much did it cost to knock me off my boat? Just one.
Nothing.
Just by
one
moving
action.
into the 8 area, I knock you off your boat.
So maybe he started here, and he had to move into here and then here?
Or he was like...
Or he was like here, moved
Yeah.
one, and then hit me. Because
he doesn't use an action to hit you. If he started in East Beach, I figure he would have, eaten the swimmer in South Beach.
It's very interesting. Yeah, because if he was here, he may have...
Okay, so you get to try and fire one barrel, and we've seen that he's near somewhere. He could just be trying to confuse us and make us
He
throw a
can also
barrel.
be in 1, 2, 3, or 4, right?
Yeah. So all
Yeah.
of these spaces on the outside are spaces, and these interior coastal spaces are
Okay.
spaces.
And can us in the boats travel to the outside
You
spaces?
certainly can.
Okay, so what I think... He's definitely around this area.
So you only get like 2 actions this turn because you have to get back in your boat.
Yep.
Do you want to rescue the South Beach swimmers since the shark's probably near it?
Yep. So I'm gonna get into my boat, which is 2 actions. So I'm gonna take my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Sounds
get
good.
into my boat for 2 actions, and then I'm gonna go 1. So that's my 3rd action, and then 3 to rescue the swimmer.
Yep.
And that will be my actions.
Cool.
So now it's up to Hooper and Brody.
So I've got some cool shit I can do. Oh, I mean maybe I could
Get
close
me the
South
barrel.
Beach now that you've
Yeah?
Yeah.
and I might even go to South Beach and use my binoculars there just to see how close the shark is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think he's in there because I reckon he would have, if he'd reached it, probably eaten there, but we'll find out. It'll be a bit sad if we find him directly, but you don't have your turn to hit him
I do not.
because, yeah, so we've kind of misplayed that a bit, but... So,
alright.
I reckon that's a good idea. I'm going to, while I'm in the Amity PD, so I have to be in Amity PD or the Mayor's office to close a beach, I'm going to close up South Beach. So just while I won't spawn swimmers twice, which is nice, and then turn after this I'll get working on the
So
barrels.
the next 2 times swimmers would spawn at South Beach, they don't spawn?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the
that's a
first
shame.
time we flip the beach closed over to it'll be opening soon, and then the time after that, and it's not 2 swimmers, it's 2 times. So if we
Yeah,
get
2
like
times.
a double
Yeah,
south,
yeah.
it's like
No, that makes
sweet
sense.
as. So I'm going to move it. That's my second action.
Shark is fake. Otherwise, swimmers would have died this round.
Hey Tom, I'm
man.
going to use my binoculars
What does
at
that do?
South Beach. So when I use my binoculars, I use them at the beach I'm at. Have to be from an actual beach space, and you have to tell us that you're either in that space or you're in an adjacent space. So 7, 4, or 8,
Want to know something crazy?
or that you're in none of those spaces.
I'm in an adjacent space.
Okay. Cool. So we right now know
Whoa.
something about his position.
Yeah.
And if we'd hit your exact position, you'd put your shark there to tell us, but we didn't. We just
Can you do that every round, or is that once
every round.
Wow, that's
Except
crazy.
I have to be in a beach to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's 3 of
and
my
move-
actions.
Moving counts as an action.
Yeah.
Too, so,
So
that's
for-
part of the me, like, planning my moves
The
out.
other thing about me is that I'm the only way to get more barrels out of the island outside, and I can only hold one at a time, so it takes me a long time to get these guys more barrels to use.
Yeah.
So I've got that setup done. We've worked
Yep.
out where he is.
Mm-hmm.
It's closer to West Beach.
Yeah.
So this is like battleships with a shark? Yeah. It's also like Monopoly with a shark.
Closing beach is similar to quarantining. Yeah, sure, I guess, except it actually works.
You know what? If you actually watch the Jaws movie nowadays, it
Yeah, it's a little scary.
a lot of like
Crossovers.
very yeah. Thank you.
It's almost
A lot
like
of crossovers.
Steven Spielberg is analyst.
Oh.
Words.
Thank you, D-Dose.
D-Dose, thank
Hitting
you.
the follow
Oh.
button.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah,
Pew, 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 pew.
Guns at
Yeah.
D-
finger guns. I can do like real finger guns. That's weird.
We'll
I'm
give
not
him,
used
give
to
him the
that.
real thing.
Exclamation your favorite color in chat. Change the lights to whatever you want. Or exclamation bathwater.
So he's close
Change
to
this one.
West Beach, but he can also do the. If he does the fast swim to North Beach, we know he used the fast
Yeah,
swim.
yeah,
at least,
yeah.
So that's good.
So
But
this is
also we reveal new peaks.
yeah. This is what I'm thinking, right? Is at least I can pick up the wet because the North Beach is the furthest away. So if I can pick up the people from West Beach and then maybe like sit in North Beach to get ready to pick them up and hope that West Beach doesn't like.
Well, if he moves into North Beach and you're on North Beach, then you get knocked off, right? So if he
No,
moves into your beach
He's
space,
adjacent to South Beach, so the other thing you could do is just find out if he's
So-
actually in 7 by
so-
checking West Beach.
so I think that. So you reckon that he swam past and he's going to West Beach?
It's possible. We can
But-
find out with
But
Yeah,
what I'm
alright,
saying is
so-
that otherwise the assumption is he didn't get to that swimmer, and because he started here and went like 1, 2, 3 and hit me, and that was all of his actions, so he couldn't actually get to there. So he could still be
It's
in
actually
8.
pretty likely that
So he could actually be here instead.
Just to clarify, it would be 1, 2 if I started there.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
this
okay,
is
yeah.
one big area.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, so we know he's not in South Beach. We know he was in 8 at some point. So he could actually be coming around. And we know that
So then maybe he wanted to start.
he is in 8, 4, or 7 right now.
All right. Well, it's like either way, I go to one of the beaches, get the swimmers, and then do something.
Yeah.
Your
Your choice if you move around or if you just want to find out if he's in 7 or not. Because you can either get back to North Beach faster, but before his next turn they're going to spawn more anyway.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm gonna go to West Beach, so that's 1,
Yep.
2,
And you've got the fast boat, which is
3.
cool.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking, right? Is like
Fast boat? What?
yeah,
Yeah,
so I
he
can move
can
up
move
to 2
2.
spaces.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
So Quint has the shoot barrels boat, and do you know you can only shoot 1 barrel a turn? So from now,
Yeah.
actually just trying
Yeah.
to get them out is probably a good idea,
Yeah.
mostly. And I'm going to try and feed
'Cause
some more into the dock for you to pick up in a few
Yeah,
turns.
so my thinking was I could zip back to North Beach, because then at the very least, if he knocks me off my boat,
That's done.
that's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
if something like
Boat
that happens
knockoff
again-
is gone.
But
This
also,
is gonna be
you
the
definitely
only
want
one.
to try and come over this side because it's quicker for him to get barrels to this dock and easier for me to pick them up than for him to try and go to here.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely putting all my barrels in this dock.
Yeah.
But
So you
wait
should
until there's a
zip this
few
side.
there before like you pick
Yeah.
them up.
And I'll do this side.
He can also pick them up and deliver them. To
Yeah, I can
True.
deliver them to you.
It's true.
Shut up, Chris.
Why?
So lots of planning, not much play.
Yeah.
Read that out loud.
Fun fact: the actor who played the shark, Joshua Finley, spent 6 months prior to shooting getting into character, and as a result, he forgot that his left side was his good side, accidentally showing his right side more often while the cameras were rolling. This is why moviegoers commented on the character's fake look.
Wow.
Which is why they cut the shark from the film. Originally, there was all this footage of the shark, and they were like, it looks garbage. And they're like, all right, we just won't show the shark.
Yeah.
And it was 10 times scarier.
Which is why we don't get to see the shark.
I'm gonna come back to North Beach
All right.
and zip to North Beach.
Did they actually like
and that's my
nickname it
4
Joshua
actions.
Finley
Yeah.
as like the shark's name?
Cool.
I
And
just imagine it's
then-
just Chris.
No, the shark's name is Jaws.
Goes to
So yeah, good
That's true.
news. The shark can't actually reach North Beach and use his feeding frenzy for the extra stuff that spawns there
Yeah.
because he'd have to move fast to reach it, and in time because we know approximately where he is. So
yeah.
that's good.
Cool.
Sweet.
Another event card, please.
Okay, yeah, we're all done with our 4 actions. Today's event is the USS Indianapolis. Quint may take 1 extra action this round.
Boys. 5 actions on this
so-
turn.
2 swimmers in South Beach. Just flip my beach closed token, please.
Does that not flip and then go?
No,
it's 2
next
times.
time.
Okay.
Two times.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So
one more
we've hit
turn.
well there, which is nice on a
Yep.
double. 1 swimmer in East Beach, and 2 swimmers in West Beach.
Oh, damn West Beach.
Good thing I picked up the people in West Beach.
Okay.
Because otherwise there would have been 4.
They sure
And
would have.
he
I
almost
reckon
certainly
he's
would've-
definitely down there.
Yeah, he's
You would have
probably
foreseen it as well, that's
within
before
range
then.
of West Beach and a feeding frenzy. If there was 4 there, that would have been a guaranteed feeding frenzy.
Yep.
So Quint takes 1 extra action this round. Let's get started, Shark.
Hit us with your best shot.
Or not. Please don't. Hey, you know what? Try not eating anybody. That's
That
a
makes
thing
up
you
for
could
your
do.
loss of our 2 actions last round.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair.
A little
yeah.
bit.
The way
A little
they've
bit.
set this up so you guys are always nearby is scary, and I hate it.
Well, it is a scary movie.
Ooh.
Well, you're just gonna use your outside story, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't help him.
Sorry. Tom's like, you're right, you know.
He's
So, yeah,
right. You.
between Act 1 and 2, we'll just do a little review of Tom's pad and see how much he cheated.
All
I don't
the
think
whole
he
one.
understands the rules enough to cheat.
No, that's the problem, because most of the time his cheating is actually just misplays.
Yeah.
So what do I need to tell you at the end of the round? Motion sensors
and
and
people eat.
Currently, we've got no motion sensors out.
what do I need to tell you about people I've eaten?
Where
You
and
need to
which
remove
ones?
them from the
Oh,
board.
yeah, fair. East Beach, go on.
Cool. So
Cool.
you move up 1.
Rebecca, please increase the shark
Okay,
eaten
so
count.
he couldn't have been at 7 because he wouldn't have... Oh, did you use an ability?
I did not.
Yep, so he wasn't at 7.
So I think he was at 8.
He might have, probably been at
moved
8.
into 8.
8 it, and then kept
8,
moving.
and
Where do you
then
reckon, 2 or 6?
I
Or back to 8?
reckon he's in 2.
If you go first, you can try to hit him with...
Yeah.
This?
So
And if you nail it, then we can get him with a barrel.
so I have to be
In the space you use that. So you got 4 actions,
Yeah,
but you
so
get to move twice.
if I
so
go 1,
you
2.
can do double rescue first. If you No, it's 1 action for you because you have a double move.
Yeah. So that's 1.
Are you not
1,
going to
2.
rescue?
Yeah, you could do the 2 rescues first and then use that.
Oh
barrel.
yeah, why not? Right?
rescue
so
the
1,
swimmers,
2.
man.
I'm sitting here like, yeah, just leave them for me to eat. Great idea.
So yeah, if you reckon
3.
he's in 6, use it in 6. If you reckon he's in 2, use it in 2. But either way, we're going to find out something.
4.
What do I need to tell you when you use your
Either
ability?
exactly in that space, or adjacent to that space, or none of the above.
So it's just the same as yours,
Yep,
but
except he can use his in...
I love it. It's a little like fish
Yeah,
razor.
Yeah.
he can use his in the ocean. I can only use mine at the beach.
I
I just
am.
wanted to clarify something. Do you guys have Michael Brody swimmer token separate?
Yes, it's got a times 2
Yes,
here.
it's nice and obvious. Yeah.
Can Beck peek at Tom's card? She can if she wants.
I
I
don't
so
want
far
to.
haven't cheated. I am adjacent.
Okay, so
Right.
do we reckon he's in 6?
I think he's in 6.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's possible he's not in 4.
Well,
He couldn't
'cause-
have reached 4.
Because yeah,
Like, you don't have to take all 3 actions. He could have stayed in East Beach, but I don't think he would have.
no.
I reckon you should throw a barrel at him in 6. You've got the extra action.
Uh,
you can
I
throw
can't-
barrels adjacent.
I can't throw barrels to 6.
Yeah, but you can move.
Yeah, I can move, but I'd have to move. The
It's going to take
quickest
you
way-
2 moves and then 1 action to throw it. Because
Yeah,
you throw
so
adjacent
1,
if you want to.
2.
So it's
yeah.
either there or you'd be in 2 if you went 4-2.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
might be a better place.
2's
to be.
probably better, because then I can zip over here if I need to.
Retroactively changing your boat movement.
Yeah,
I never took my hand off the piece.
I count. It's fine.
I
Yeah.
have been playing more chess recently, actually.
I'm gonna throw a barrel. So for my 3rd action, I throw a barrel into this
You let
area.
us know if it hit you exactly or nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
So we know he's adjacent to 2, but not in
So
6.
he's in.
And now there's a tracker in 6, so if you move
So if I move through
6, you got to tell us.
so
unless-
then he's in E,
Yep.
or he's in 4.
No,
Cool.
it'd definitely be an E.
I mean, I'd love to run over there and waste time to find out with my binoculars, but fuck that. I'm getting you guys a barrel ready.
Yep. Cheers.
Whoa.
First
So that
action.
was only.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah,
you're not.
that was
you
only
got,
1.
You got 5.
Sorry, 1.
1.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1,
1,
2, 3,
Yeah.
and then I've still got 2 more actions.
Yep. So you can get yourself into position on the other side if you want to.
Like if I go 4, should I move all the way to 3?
So I heard from
I
an
reckon
Insta story that
5.
Lockie
You guys
has
are on
never
opposite
seen
corners,
Jaws.
So
Yep.
you
Sorry.
can cover more land better.
Dido's. So I heard from an Insta story that Lockie
Okay.
has never seen Jaws.
What
So-
a bad guy.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
don't think it's an insider.
up
I'm pretty sure I
my
said
1
that.
barrel. I'm only allowed to have 1 because I don't have a boat.
Oh, from the Insta story.
Gonna move to the dock.
Yep.
Yep.
Gonna drop off a barrel at the dock. I can have as many barrels waiting in the dock as we want, so you
Yeah.
guys can just leave these for me to build them up. And then I'm gonna move back to the shop.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Diagonals are
Not.
not.
No.
Diagonals
Is that
never
no.
adjacent in this
Very
game.
much not adjacent, but that's why there's the 1, 2, 3, and 4
So-
around the sides.
Yeah, being wary of these diagonals in the Act 2, it'll get really weird, but still same deal.
Yep.
But it just gets weird.
That's the end of the round, I believe. Everyone's done their things. You failed to put a barrel on me. We're going to need another card.
Cool.
And we need to rescue some swimmers.
Yep. Yep.
Amity Island in the news. Okay, so swimmers. 1 in North Beach. 2 in South Beach. Nailed it.
Yep. So
Alright,
this
so that
goes.
goes.
2 in East Beach.
Oh no.
So which might actually be where Tom is right now.
Oh no.
Shouldn't be driving.
So
This
he might just
car.
straight up eat them both and then rush somewhere else and eat another one.
But now we're on. We are getting close on him. We are very
But he
close.
can run fast and stuff and escape us.
This
That's
would-
his ability.
This feels just as bad as when Tom said he has never completed Jurassic Park.
Okay, Tom, write down your move. Tell us that you ate both of the East Beach dudes and
Yeah.
whether or not you moved through Space 6. I'm guessing he won't move through Space 6.
No,
If he
I've-
wants to go to
I've
North
seen
Beach,
the-
6 is the fastest way.
I've seen the first Jurassic Park now. I don't know how long ago it was that I said I hadn't seen it. Still never seen 2 or 3. Still never seen Blade Runner. Still never seen Priscilla. There's a couple of other really big films that
I've never seen
You
Priscilla
know I've
either.
never seen Priscilla.
So I reckon for the barrels,
You're
it's
not
going to
mad
be
at my
good to
mum
get them
about
out
it.
in our diagonally not quite adjacent spaces, because then the shark doesn't have an easy way around them. He's going to have to go through one or the other when he wants to go that way. So, like, regardless, it might just be worth throwing a barrel
Now,
into one this
just
turn.
for clarity, I'm just going to move this barrel onto land so that it's not confused with being in. Or does it?
It's all
No.
just the one space.
Does,
in the dock.
so if he,
There's a barrel.
Oh
thing
yeah,
for
but
it.
it's not actually. It's when
yeah.
I
So
put
what I'm
them
saying
there,
is, when you put them there,
Yeah,
they're
they're
not
not
in the water.
actual
Yeah.
things until they've been launched by Quint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what I can see
Gotcha.
happening is Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a rules problem where someone goes through 5 and it's not actually out. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Unless
fair.
unless you fired one into 5, it's
Yeah.
doesn't.
That's fair.
I appreciate y'all checking that for me.
Because I went through 5.
I'm eating the 2 dudes at East Beach. So Rebecca, 2 more on the swimmers eating trap.
And,
Guys, he's at East Beach and he's got one more move. All
well,
he can do
actually,
is
he
hold
tells us
on.
everything after he's
Yeah.
moved.
So once he's
So
finished.
he does his whole move and then tells us what he's eaten.
Yeah.
Which includes, using your token that you would have used in your move that you wrote down before
Yep.
you told us anything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all written down.
Cool.
Okay, including the token. Yep, cool,
Yep.
cool. So he's used a token. You didn't go through number 6, or if you did, it was because you're
did
not
not
telling
go
us
through
because of the
Number 6.
thing. You didn't need anything else.
Didn't eat anything
That
else.
makes sense because it took you to actually. If you use feeding frenzy, it might have only taken you 1 action, but you wouldn't have reached another one in time. Yeah.
Cool. Interesting.
Okay. Oh, so any one of us can take the bonus action this time.
Okay. Yep.
Should I just get another barrel out?
Yeah.
I reckon probably next turn is when you'd want to pick them up, when there's 3 of them stacked up, and then I'll start helping you out with checking stuff. Oh, if I grab a barrel, move, drop a barrel, move to the beach, I can use my final action if I take the bonus to actually take a look at North Beach.
Okay. Yep.
So
Y'all-
that's what I
y'all are
could do with the
special and
bonus
I love
action.
Yeah. Because
And then
then
I'm still ready to
Because
get
then
out
if
one
he's,
more
if
barrel
he's
next
close
turn.
here, then we know. If he's not close here, I reckon he's gone back around.
Yeah.
this way.
So let's go take a look at North Beach. So I'm going to grab one barrel, move, drop the barrel, move, use the 1 bonus action that we get to use for the event
Yep.
to shove
Your
down
event card.
my binoculars. It's just we get 1 bonus action for one of us.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're going to do that. So binoculars in North Beach. So either tell us that you are specifically there, or that you're obviously not in 6, but in 1 or 5.
Could
would
be in 6.
You could be if you'd use the thing. So yeah, or if you've used the thing that means you just say no, you just say no, of course.
No.
Okay. So he's probably not there.
I reckon he's used feeding frenzy.
And moved twice.
No,
So what,
he's,
feeding frenzy
so
allows
feeding
him to
frenzy
do
and
to
then
eat.
move.
Feeding
that.
frenzy allows me to eat every swimmer at a beach
For
Yeah.
one action.
for 1 action.
Okay.
Well, because what I can do.
But why would I use that for 2 swimmers?
Because you need to eat swimmers
'Cause you're
regardless.
dumb. Yeah.
How many tokens do you get to use? Just the 1?
1 per turn,
You're up to 3 swimmers eaten now?
up to 3 swimmers eaten.
So what
And
I'm
the
thinking...
more I eat, the more stuff I get next round, and the less stuff they get next round. So I'm
We
really,
need
like,
to bonk this guy on the
Yeah,
head.
so what I'm thinking
Bonkus.
is I'm going to go to the dock, use my fish finder on 8.
Way up there. Yeah, right.
Wow, that
Yeah.
was so long ago.
That's pretty solid, yeah, because you get
Yeah.
to move there in one move.
Yeah, so 1.
yeah, no, I've seen Jurassic Park since then.
I'm going to use fish finder on 8.
What does that do again?
Same deal. Tell us if you're in it or adjacent.
Oh, adjacent.
Adjacent to 8?
Adjacent to 8.
Cool. There we go.
So east, south, or 4. I'm feeling 4.
So my
I'm feeling
turn.
4.
So we're gonna.
No. I've only used 2.
Cool,
that's-
cool.
You can reach that and
cool.
rescue a swimmer, but also like Quint can get them both out.
I'm just wondering.
Oh no, you can't. Oh,
No, I
you
can't. Unless I go 1, 2.
No, because you've only got 2 actions.
Yeah.
left.
What's
You
the
can like set yourself
I
up for
could-
grabbing the barrels from 5 next turn after I
Legs,
deliver
Rebecca.
the third
Legs
one,
stop me from
so that
fighting
you
on
can
the
like
land.
pick them up and deliver them to Quint,
2.
or
Gills,
no, you can't
man,
quite reach
gills.
North Beach either, can you? Same reason.
Yeah, it's 1 and then 2 to move on to North Beach.
No, it's just like Finding Dory. I'll like dive into someone's pool.
That's it. Catch a ride in the taxi.
So I reckon he's in 4. Right.
Bring it,
look,
bitch.
Given
look,
that you're fast, I reckon
But
just
fish are friends.
getting used.
I'm gonna
Well,
head.
if he's going to
Three.
end here,
Yeah.
No.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to 5, and set myself up to pick up barrels. Right. So
pick
we'll
up and
go-
deliver.
Action 3 is to move there, and action 4 is to sit
So
on.
every single time you can move 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every single move action.
Move
Yeah,
up
his
to
boat's
2
very
spaces.
fast.
God, that's insane.
I have the fast boat.
He's got the flash. just
boat
sitting
allows
behind,
me to
kicking his leg.
Move fast.
Because you can't move fast.
Yeah, no, yeah.
All right,
I'm
wait.
wheels, man. Anyway, so Lachlan, you're up. So I believe he might be in 4.
Yeah.
Tom, what?
If you want to
Okay.
toss another barrel.
Yeah, we're tossing a barrel into 4.
Did we hit you, Tom?
Tom.
Did I bonk you?
No.
Okay.
All
So
right.
it would have been in South.
South Beach or East Beach? Yeah.
Cool. So then I'm going to move 1, rescue some swimmers.
Seems like a good plan, right?
So 1.
Action 2.
So that's my second action. So second, and
No, stay
then
still.
2 more actions to rescue them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows sharks stay still and stop breathing.
Cool.
All right,
There we go.
That is all my actions.
He's been a nice evasive
Is that
shark.
all
so
of
far.
everyone's actions?
But yeah, once we can get 3
yeah.
more barrels on you to like distribute it, he's going to have a much tighter net to deal
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Okay. Next turn.
Card,
But
please. I
he's
need
also
more
got
swimmers
like
to eat.
3 swimmers already.
$3,000 bounty on the shark.
I love you, 3,000.
Hooper may take 1 extra action this round. Swimmers, 1 at North Beach. 2 at South Beach.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
2 at East Beach.
Oh no. Oh
One
no.
at West
Oh, no.
Beach.
That's the shark side. Sorry.
1 at West Beach.
That's.
Oh no.
Swimmers, what are you doing? It's sunny outside. Go home.
Everyone wants to get the $3,000 bounty.
You want to just put that card in the
And you've
stack?
got the bonus action this time.
Yep. I'm picking up some people, I guess.
It's like it sounded so hard for Tom at the start, and now it's like he is just munching so easily, and he is on that side of the board. He's in South Beach because he's not in 4. He's not in 8 because you already searched 8. Does that move with you?
Yeah, I guess I picked that up.
Yeah,
So he's
you
not
should,
in 8.
Like, leave it there, but whatever.
Well,
I mean, like,
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
like real. It's like
Well, I mean, like. the
So,
thing with
he's
Jaws
not there,
always was the
not
fact that
there.
they never believed the shark was a problem. So
Yeah.
It's like, it's supposed to be difficult for you guys because people don't believe the Tom is real.
yeah.
Okay.
There is no shark. That's
the shark is
Okay,
alive.
what happened? You used a token.
oh barrel throwing Lockie, and remember to never touch the butt. Okay. Yep.
you
never
ate 2 at
touched the
South
butt.
Beach.
Another 2 swimmers, please, Rebecca.
What
Guys.
was that thing that you just removed?
The swimmers
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
South
he ate
Beach.
2 swimmers.
And one of them dropped onto there and I moved.
Oh, that was also South Beach?
Yeah,
there was 2
So
swimmers
there
from
was
South
that
Beach.
there.
I ate them both.
So you ate 2 swimmers in South Beach, hit none of the barrels?
Hit no barrels.
He was on South Beach.
Or was I?
Nah,
No, he
I
was.
used
was
a
on
token
South
in
Beach.
case you missed that. I did use a token.
He was on South Beach.
He was on South Beach.
Yeah.
He was on South
All right, I'm going to go first to get the 3rd barrel out.
Sure.
Move, pick up, move, drop.
Yep.
Rescue the swimmers, man.
Is that all you can do?
Yeah, that's my 4 actions.
All right, so I have an extra thing I can. I have 5 actions this turn.
Yeah, and also the barrels are already right next to Quint if we want Quint to pick them up
this
anyway.
is so good.
Yeah.
Getting
Probably
in
a
their
waste for you to
heads,
pick them up and then take them
outthinking
to
them.
them.
True.
Especially
It's not
given
even
that, you
Tom
know,
getting in our heads.
so many.
So
Getting in your own heads.
It's
2,
morons
3,
saying that you're not in that
4,
area when we clearly
5.
know that you were in that
There'll
area.
still be 1 swimmer there.
It's gonna be fun revealing where I was afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can rescue all
that's
3
the
of those
best play.
swimmers.
Yeah. All right, so move. So that's 1 action.
Yep. Rescue.
Rescue.
Yeah, he could have been hiding from us.
2,
at some
2 and 3.
Yep.
Move. That's action 4, and then rescue 1 more.
Ah.
That's
I
5.
thought someone to talk about blowing a clock tower.
Did you have an extra? Did
Oh,
you have an
no,
extra
really.
action? Did you have an extra action?
I used the extra
Yeah,
action.
just let me
What-
tap on.
So
So
While we're on the topic of
I
finding Dory,
moved,
though, if you haven't
rescued
Soul yet,
twice,
Soul is
moved again,
fantastic.
and then rescued again.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
You did all 5 actions?
Yeah, I did all 5.
Okay.
So Lachlan, it's up to you.
So I'm going to rescue.
Feel free to, throw out another barrel in the net of barrels.
I'm
Yep.
going to. I need
Thank you,
need
Simba.
barrels.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to move. So that's 2 actions.
Yep.
I'm going to pick up all the barrels, which
And
is
you can
a
throw
3
adjacent, so maybe just like into
And
region
then
1 if you
1.
don't think you've got a lock on him.
for my 4th.
Just to tighten the net.
Where do we want to tighten it to?
1.
Because 1 and 6
Into 1
is
are
like,
like
Yeah.
he can't cross into that area.
Yeah.
without us sensing him.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
we need
Unless
1.
you reckon he's actually in 5 west or north.
I reckon we need 1 in 1 and 1 in 7.
Yeah. Well,
Just
I
'cause
mean,
then he
like
has to
I can't
cross
get
those
anywhere,
points, right?
anywhere else. So we're gonna throw a barrel into zone 1.
Did it hit?
No.
Okay, we didn't think so, but gotta check.
But we know he's over here.
Yeah.
So you guys can pick up the deployed barrels later when to shift them around, which I think
Well,
is probably going to be the
we
plan
have
for trying to hit him.
we have to do that because you can have 8 barrels out and lock it down.
And I'm
but-
going to join back in on closing beaches and rescuing people
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
And using my binoculars.
Well, I still have 2 barrels. We are ready for the next round.
Yeah.
So let's get our event card happening.
Helicopter.
Sorry. There's a bit of fluff. I'm not crazy. You're all crazy. Sorry. Helicopter. Go
So
on.
it's 2 north, 2 east, and a west, and Brody may immediately move to any space on the island.
Oh, immediately.
And given that I want to start getting into this, rescuing dudes and searching business.
Can you close that beach, please?
South Beach.
Yeah. East
I
beach.
can only close them once they are
Empty.
So we
So you
need
wait
to.
for them to get eaten.
Yeah.
So you want to close South Beach, you reckon?
I mean, it's the only one if I wait for you guys, I might be able to close a different one. But yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, Tom's gonna go first. He's gonna eat some people.
So
If he
quick
can
question.
reach that and still has feeding frenzy, with 3 people there, it's going to happen.
So quick question for you all. Is Jaws your favorite shark horror film, or do you enjoy other shark-based movies better?
Shark Week every year.
I have seen, because I watch a lot of bad movies. I've seen.
Sharknado.
You
I
wanna-
haven't actually seen Sharknado.
Mega Shark and Mecha Shark.
I've seen the Meg, which is sick with Jason
Jason
Lucky,
Statham.
you want to get out this way to do some fun shit with us.
Well, we
What's
need a battle
the-
here.
Who gets to
Yeah.
move immediately?
me.
I've seen one that
So
I
I'm
swear
thinking
is not a porno.
I'm just going to use my immediate move.
So, I just
to,
want to hear about Reese's swear it's not a porno.
It's like Arkansas lesbian.
Oh, it's like lesbian vampire hunters, but about
yeah,
sharks?
yeah,
okay.
and it's really bad.
Dude, next time, if I ever meet James Corden, I already hear he's an asshole, so I do not care about bringing up lesbian vampire hunters with him.
So I'm going to
what
do
is that?
It's a film.
the
about
move to the
hunting
mayor's
vampires
office so I can
who, when
close
they
the one
turn
beach
people
that's
into
empty.
vampires,
Or,
also
well, if you
turn
guys go
into
before
lesbians.
me,
Yeah,
then a different beach that's
yeah.
empty.
But the shark now.
But I think
has
South
to-
Beach, based on where all of our barrels are, seems like a
Yeah.
good one to have closed.
I thoroughly enjoy the Sharknado films.
And then I'll clear up North
Good bad.
Beach.
Just
Yeah.
Good bad.
Well, we gotta wait for Tom
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do his thing.
Unless he clears up North Beach for me.
Yeah. I mean, if he clears up North Beach
I'll
for us.
search near North Beach. If he does that instead.
I feel like there aren't really that many shark movies,
Actually,
right?
that's the point. If he clears up North or East Beach, I'll search near them probably.
Yeah.
And because you can clear up either one.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Meg,
yeah.
Chris said The Meg is a great film.
Okay,
The Meg
that
was good.
surprised me that
Your
Chris would
turn.
enjoy The Meg.
I've picked my immediate movement to anywhere on the island
But I do
by
wanna see it.
helicopter.
Yeah. It's not bad.
So announce what you've done after you write it down.
Oh, the mysterious liquid in the mugs. It's water.
That's what Reese wants you to think.
Mine was vodka.
Mine was just pure crystal meth.
Look at
Is that a quote?
I gotta stop making those jokes.
I'm gonna start just counting all quotes made,
Yeah.
just because
That wasn't a quote. That was just
pure crystal meth.
Power thirst is crystal meth.
Whoops, I spilled some on the table because it didn't work. Also, it looks like I spilled some on the table, but I think some of that was still and some was sweat.
If it's just water, then it doesn't matter.
How dare. Ooh, the shallows and open water. What's the one when they're in the pool?
Have you done a thing?
No, I'm still trying to decide what I want to do.
Damn
do
it,
you want to
Shark
discuss
Boy
it with
and
us?
Lava Girl.
Oh,
I mean,
there we
we've been
go.
discussing options. You can feel free to discuss as well.
Do you want me to come over there so you can just talk at me?
No, that's cool.
There's the one with Paul Walker and Jessica Alba.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I think it's a shark movie, or it might just be an ocean movie, where
I'll look it up.
Paul Walker. I think it's called Deep Blue. No,
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea, maybe.
There's like open water, deep blue.
Into the blue.
Into the Blue. There we go.
I looked up Paul Walker, Jessica Alba ocean movie.
Actually, if you want to see a really cool Paul Walker movie before he was in Fast and
Finding
Furious,
Nemo.
it's
Is it Fast and Furious?
Is it Snow Dogs?
No, I can't remember what it's called, but they're being chased by a killer.
Snow Dogs.
They're being chased by a killer truck driver.
Snow Dogs.
and
What about the one where
it's-
someone turns into a dinosaur?
It's him
Oh,
and
Terminator 2!
and
Remind you
Steve
of something,
Zahn.
Tom.
Terminator 2.
Yeah, sure.
Quick game's a fast game.
Yes, no, I've
Sorry.
taken my move. I'm letting them chat.
Joyride.
Oh, can you tell?
Joyride. Good movie.
Yes. Triggered number 4.
Ooh.
Does that mean it disappears? Or...
Nope.
No.
Didn't think so. I was just checking.
It just tags that you were in it at some point during that turn,
And that's it.
and you didn't eat any swimmers. Fucking cleanup crew.
So he was on South Beach.
Yep.
Moved through number 4.
No powers.
No powers.
So he could either be one.
He could actually be in. Oh, but he didn't move into number 1, or he would have told us about that barrel as well.
So I think he's in 3 or.
Or actually, one of the beaches more likely. So
that
he's just
too.
ready to eat next turn.
Can I just get a round of applause for Chipmunks? For just
You've
calling
got 4 actions, right?
The Hustler with Paul Newman was about a full shark.
Reese. You've got
Yeah.
4 actions, right?
Yes.
There's 3 swimmers, and you've got a fish finder.
I mean, he doesn't have the fish finder. He left it in 8 and confused me.
One,
No,
two,
so we just
three.
leave them there, but it does nothing setting.
And then why not drop it on? Oh Jesus!
So remind me again, it's adjacent that I have to tell you.
You either tell us exactly, specifically, or adjacent, and so we either know that you're adjacent or that you're exactly there.
So 8,
Or-
E, 2, or 6.
But we're pretty sure you're not in 6 because you were telling us barrels last time, and you would have told us.
None of them.
And you're not exactly there either.
He's over there.
Cool.
Was that me
Or
zoning
he's
out?
sitting in 4.
1,000 yards.
That could also be
Seems like.
Well,
a
he was
weird
doing
place
his
to
thing,
wait.
so I'm just like,
because that's like
But we know he's not in 1 because it's barreled. We know he's not in 6 because it's barreled. And
So
if he'd reached
I
those,
reckon he's in 3 or 7.
or West Beach.
I think he's heading to West, or he could
could've
already
reached-
be in West
Movie
Beach.
Wait,
Right.
if he was actually
Shark
in South Beach,
edition.
he could have eaten at West
Reese's
Beach.
house.
Just 7 West Beach.
Yeah.
Which means, what did we find out last turn? We found out that he was next to the dock. But he wasn't in number 4 because we threw a barrel at number 4 and
Yeah.
it missed. And barrels can't miss if they hit. Like,
Yeah.
the powers do
You
nothing
didn't
against
throw a barrel
barrels.
at number 4 last time.
Ah. No, I threw the
not
barrel
last
here.
time.
Yeah,
number
one.
1.
All right. So I think.
But there already was a barrel
There already
there.
was a barrel there.
And he
at
didn't
number 4.
tell us, so he wasn't in number 4 before.
What if?
Well, no, because he was over this side, nomming on people.
Yeah.
What if? Hey, Lachlan.
Hey, man.
Do you maybe?
Reese.
Hey,
Should I,
man.
How you
Ni-
doing?
Nice to meet
So
you.
shark movies at your house?
Oh, fuck
So
yeah.
if I really
Yeah,
want
fuck
to,
yeah.
if we want to use my time to do reconnaissance instead of saving dudes,
Well,
I can walk all the way across the island slowly to check out West Beach, but I don't think it's worth
well,
it.
because what I'm thinking is right.
I'd prefer to just close the beach and save some stuff.
Yeah. So if Lachlan maybe like moves in, picks up the swimmer
At West?
at West, and maybe drops a barrel in West.
So before
yeah,
we do
probably
that-
good, because like we were gonna put a barrel in 7, but I think that like West might be
Yeah.
good because
Just to make sure, can I like throw my binoculars on North Beach again with my turn, just to make sure we get a no out of this guy in case he's really trying to bamboozle us and is over
Yeah,
here
just in
somehow?
case that he's snuck past.
If he's in like 5
yeah.
or something.
If you search there first,
I
then-
don't think he will be in 5. But
Do you want to shut down a beach before you move, though?
So first of all, going to close our South Beach
Yeah.
again because I reckon it's the most closable one. I could close East Beach, but I reckon if he's I mean, there's the possibility he's in number 2 and just gunning for us.
That too.
Oh wait,
But,
no,
I mean,
did you just do this?
Oh, I just did that.
He's not in number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's around this place somewhere. So I'm going to close South Beach, and then I'll move here. So that's 1, 2. I can rescue 1 swimmer and use the binoculars,
Yeah.
or rescue both.
Rescue one swimmer.
Yeah, one swimmer and-
I'm going to binoculars North Beach again. No, that's what we thought, but
At least you confirm it.
But is it just the beach, or do you get the
beach
adjacent as
and
well?
also adjacent. So we know he's not in 5, basically.
Nothing
We already knew
adjacent?
He wasn't in 1 or 6.
Nothing adjacent.
That would have like pinpointed him on adjacency as well because he didn't tell us about 1 or 6.
Yeah.
Harry's looking at me. Whoops, too far. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
Luck was
Gonna
So-
rescue a dude and expand the barrel net.
Yep. So I'm
Thank you.
the beer baron. Over here we're going 1, 2 for a rescue.
I think all 3 of those are pretty good hits.
3.
West or 7 are both really solid.
I'm thinking west because if he ever has to come into west, I mean, like if he
yeah,
eats
tells
someone,
us about it when he. I mean, when he eats there, we already know.
Is there
but
a
if he waits
difference?
there-
Is there a difference between putting a barrel down and throwing one at me?
No, it's
no.
the same
So it
thing.
says launch a barrel once per round
Yeah.
into your space or an adjacent space.
Just
so if I
if
go
it hits
here,
you, we put it on you, and if it doesn't hit you, we put it in the map.
Yeah.
Did it hit you?
all right,
Ah!
Tagged him. Stick your
$1 million.
shark marker there.
$1 million. $1 million.
$1
Shark marker.
So while we know where the shark is exactly, we. Oh, because
Yeah, top down. Yeah.
I'm like, but you put it upwards. But apparently, do we want to like lay the boats down too?
Nah, the boat's up.
I did at the start, but then I
Yeah.
was like, nah, my guy keeps falling out.
yeah. All right, cool.
They finally found
I mean, we could lay me down.
Yeah. You're having to sleep on the beach.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
so,
I legitimately got confused by Reese putting his thing in 8 swim in the other direction.
Yeah, no, our thing's just waiting there. We just don't remove them, but
Yeah.
they don't do anything.
No, but I'm saying it confused me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if
Don't
he
be
had picked it up,
confused anymore.
No, it won't
the
be
shark.
anymore.
Cool.
It's fine,
so we
we
know
need-
he was in West.
To be fair, he's already halfway up the track.
Yeah.
So let him be
I'm not
confused.
complaining. Like,
Like-
that's...
all right, guys. So in my next turn, we're firing it as best we can into one of the zones he might move into.
Yeah.
That's the. But he might do a like run fast so that he's out of your range.
He's going to go fast. So we're finished. We're now going to go into events.
Yep.
We've done all our actions. Let's populate some beaches.
Next turn, shark alert. South west west. So that's unfortunate.
South and
if
west
the
west.
shark swimmer track
Oh,
is at
no.
3 or lower, also place stuff, but it's not.
Cool.
You've beaten 3 by now.
This is bad. This is very bad. That's 2.
Oh, yeah, he's almost certainly just going to
immediately.
munch. But he uses 2 actions to do that, and then we know
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
adjacent
so-
to it.
But that it doesn't matter because for
let's-
him, if he munches it, which is the most beneficial thing for him, would bump it up to 7,
Yep.
which is pretty close to 9. So it's either he's going to get it to 7, or he's going to run away, and we are going to try and catch him before he gets to 9, and it's still going to end and go to the next
Yeah,
round. So
yeah.
for him, his best option is to eat them, bump the tracker up, and then we're going to bonk him.
But he's also got 2 things, one which might like ignore our barrels, one which might let him run really fast, so...
He's got
Yeah, it's the
options.
unknown of which ones I've used or not that really gets
Yeah.
you.
Because
Yeah.
we haven't really tracked whether...
Let's have a quick
we
look,
haven't
chat.
really had a good lock-on if he's done like the fast move yet, but I don't think he has.
He's done the Swifty.
Look, I think he may have used Feeding Frenzy already just to score like a quick 2. To me, it doesn't seem beneficial to wait for like, there's 4 swimmers on this beach.
I reckon 3 is probably where you want.
Yeah.
We are going well. We are quite warm, and welcome back, man. Haven't seen you since Thursday.
All right.
Welcome back.
actually
What you're
really
missing
digging
is
this.
I need to eat 9 sharks, and I have 9
9
swimmers.
sharks? Yep, eat the
I'll eat
sharks.
sharks, man. Shark fin soup.
Oh boy.
I have now eaten 7 sharks.
Swimmers.
I
But
used.
that was these 2 on West
Yep.
Beach?
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I have used another ability.
Yep.
My token now disappears. They knew I was in West Beach. I am not there anymore. They now don't know where it was. I did not trigger any barrels. Have fun, Pete.
So he might have done like a silent swim through the barrels. He might have just swum over to South Beach if he used a feeding
Well,
frenzy.
going to South Beach isn't beneficial to him. Moving to North and to East is
Going to a
beneficial.
place where we don't think he is, though.
Yeah.
True, but he's only got 2 more to kill, and north and east are open.
Yeah, he could literally be anywhere.
He could just go here and go,
But
I'm hiding,
we
waiting for
only
west.
have 1 person to pick up,
Tom,
which means
put your
that
barrel
me
back
and Lachlan can play recon.
You got the one barrel in there as well?
I have recon at a beach.
You also have recon as well, because you're already on North Beach.
Yeah.
So what if
The
use
barrels
action
that-
to pick up?
I have to do my recon from a beach, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can do...
Hold up 2
While
seconds.
they go. To
Yeah,
end
2
the
moves. I
round,
can move to any beach in 2, yeah?
to end the round, I need to kill 8 people, and they need to get 2 barrels on me. They've got
9.
1 barrel on me.
9
Sorry,
people.
9 people. They need to get 1 more barrel on me, and I need to eat 2 more people.
So what do you reckon I check out South Beach with my binoculars, just in case he's, like, gone that way through it?
Yeah, I think if you
This movie
check
is
out South Beach,
Shark
Then you
Eat
get the turn
is the movie
next
that we
to,
are playing.
because
check
then
out
I will
somewhere
probably...
It's my
Here?
favourite movie. Shark Eat.
If you check out South Beach...
Yeah, then we'll
I
know
can
about like
check out
7 or
my-
8. I reckon we want to like get a good clue on where he is around here if
Yeah.
he is. Like maybe like checking out West Beach seems.
Or if
probably
you want to
too
check
far.
out North Beach, right?
have 1
and then
barrel.
I can go to South Beach.
I reckon we want because you don't need to check out a beach specifically.
No, or I go to...
You can like check out 3 or something as
yeah.
well to see. I reckon we find out what South Beach says first.
Okay, well, have a look at South
Underwater
Beach.
horror. Oh,
Pick him,
I
sorry.
can't do that. Man.
Rescue for 1.
Yep.
Yeah, there was one.
Basilophobia.
Move for
There was-
2.
There was one recently that.
And
they
then
were
I'm going to
in the
throw
deep
my
somewhere.
binoculars at South Beach.
So you throwing your binoculars at South
You
Beach,
tell us
I
either
need to
you're
tell you-
exactly there or you're adjacent to or none.
I am adjacent.
So he's either in 7 or 8 or 4 if he was ignoring the barrels.
Yeah,
Do you want to try and pinpoint that?
sure. First of all, Beck was gonna...
The Core is a really good underwater movie.
apparently, The Core, people, is a really good underwater movie.
No, what
That's
was
a bad
What's that
joke.
movie?
What was,
so,
what was,
So
Um,
yeah, if you
hey,
check
what
out
was,
8,
what was
we'll
the
either
other
get
movie
exact,
that came out
adjacent, or
recently?
none for
Yep.
those 3 spaces.
Yep. Alright. So
I feel like it had Emma Stone in it.
1. Checking out 8.
Oh yeah, I'm exactly there.
He's on 8.
Okay, so you'll
did
be
it. He
able
did
to
the Swifty, guys.
1, 2, and hit it on
Yeah.
your turn, but let Reese finish his other 2 actions. You're not obliged to do them all. You can just end your turn.
Well, since Lachlan can just straight up hit him. 1, 2, 3.
He doesn't
yeah.
get to move into it. He can fire from
yeah,
adjacent.
yeah. Well, then I might as well just end my turn.
Cool. What are you going to do, Lockie?
Alrighty, I am going to go.
This is where he's like, shield repellent. Like,
1, 2,
yeah, I'm like, no!
3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3. Throw the barrel at
no,
Tom.
What a shame. I only ate 7 people.
I think that's pretty
that's
much about
fine.
what's expected.
Yeah.
So,
7 is like the win condition for 1 act only, so...
Yeah.
rehash of what's happened, because this, we don't know what the hell's going on either. We are playing Jaws the board game. Tom is the shark. We are the crew. I'm Quint. We've got Hooper.
Can I
And we've
grab
got
the rulebook for
Brody.
Act 2 changeover?
Yes,
He's
but we're
checking.
going to do that off screen. We're going to take a quick break because it's hot in here. Set up Act 2 and come back to you and tell you
Can we
exactly.
just do a proper recap?
Yeah, like,
You
let's do-
totally
let's do-
cut my recap
Sorry,
off.
he grabbed the rulebook.
He
alright.
cut.
Do we
he
want to
cut
go
me
through
off.
all my moves?
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh, actually,
So,
yes, I would like
I'm
to go.
curious, what happened?
Yeah.
Don't worry about what we're playing because they're just gonna fuck it
Go
up
ahead,
anyway.
no,
Sorry,
See,
Lachlan.
anyway.
Lachlan, finish off, and then we'll go through what Tom has done.
I'm not gonna finish off now. Tom, go through your actions.
well, there
This
we
is
go.
all
The shark's
planned
name
and
is Bruce.
scripted.
No, the shark's name is Joshua Finley. We discovered that already.
Joshua Finley.
So I started in location 2.
Yes.
I moved into location 4,
Yep.
thereby knocking Lachlan off in 8. I went
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, so you finished in 4.
Finished in 4.
Right, okay.
Yep.
via 8, yeah.
Yep.
I then went back into East and ate someone in East.
Yes.
I then went into South.
Was it just the one person who ate in East?
It was at the time just the one person I ate in East.
Because you only had 3 actions.
Yep, and then another 2 people showed up in East, so I used my feeding frenzy
I told you he used it. He
Of
used it
course
on
he did.
2.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
and then moved 2 into South.
Yeah.
2 into South.
So 1, 2.
Which I had closed back then, but I guess he was running around the island.
Yeah.
I then ate 2 people in South and moved into
Guess
4.
it was after it was closed.
It was after it was closed.
Yep.
But I used my emergency marker, which meant I wasn't noticed by the barrel in 4 at that point. However, that timed
Evasive
out.
maneuver.
Evasive maneuver.
Yeah.
Emergency marker. It says EM. I'm just making it up as I go
Yeah,
along.
evasive
But what it
maneuvers.
meant was when I started my turn, the next turn in 4, I activated that beacon.
Yep.
Bit of a mistake, bit of a misplay on my
Yep.
part. but then moved over to west and didn't.
I mean, it's still enough to confuse us
Oh,
about
exactly.
why
Yeah.
it didn't happen.
it confused you for long enough.
Where like maybe you moved into it during that turn, and if you like you say it in both turns sequentially, we're like, oh, he was in it at the start.
Yeah.
Then moved over to west, thereby not triggering anything, and you guys are a little lost as to where it was. Ate 2 people in west and used speed boost to end up in 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we tagged you in west, and then you sped over to there. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
That was everything.
Tom
That's
didn't
all
cheat.
written there.
Tom didn't
there.
cheat.
No, that sounds good.
Oh, what's this? I cheated.
I can't write. You wouldn't be able to read it if I wrote.
Yeah,
it.
true.
All right, and
that
so we
was
found
good.
you at 7, which like it's not amazing, but I think like it's enough to make us have a nice, fun, balanced act 2.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's
See you in like 10
let's
minutes.
take
maybe
a quick
less.
break. We'll set up the
Rebecca,
second
can I
half
hit
of the
the handbrake
board.
button on the thing so that it mutes the audio at the same time.
Yes.
She's smiling.
I'm looking at it and I can see it.
All right.
Do it.
2020 has been an insane year for board gaming, starting out with Spiel des Jahres, ending up with no one being able to play games together.
What a year! What a year!
What a year!
What a year!
Shipping delays, Kickstarter delays, everything delayed, but still over 2,000 games released this year alone. So we're here today, myself, Tom, and my friend Reese, to try and show off a few of our favorite games that came out in 2020 or late 2019, if we're being honest.
Shut up! Shut up! You're ruining the illusion!
The point is, we love games. We talk about a lot of games. We play a lot of games here at Nerds of the West. You can catch that here on YouTube or at twitch.tv/Nerds of the West. This is just a small selection of games. We have our full board game list of games that we played in 2020 that we will be going over at the end of the year, December 19th,
what a
over
bloody
on our
legend.
Twitch
Here's
channel.
bigger guns.
You can catch that there. Or if you're coming to us from the future, hello, we hope things are better, and you can check out the video here on YouTube. To start us off, Reese,
Yo,
got any games you loved that came out in 2020?
so look, Tom, we played a lot of games. We played a lot of games against each other, but we also played a few co-op games.
Do love me some co-op.
And I have to say, I played one of my favorite co-op games that I have ever played in Horrified.
Good start, my friend. What's so good about Horrified?
Alright, so Horrified is 1 to 5 players. And look, I'm a huge fan of movies, of film. You are villagers tasked with trying to take down the universal horror monsters.
Remember when they tried to start a movie universe about all those monsters?
Yeah,
that
we don't.
went well.
We don't talk.
We don't know about that, but
talk.
there's a game about it now.
This is a really good game. It's very similar. It's sort of a condensed version of Eldritch Horror and Arkham Horror and those sorts
So
of
you walk around the map, finding the items you need, take down the monsters.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty
sweet.
much. It simplifies the rules enough so that anyone can play it. And
Medium to lightweight co-op.
yeah, and you still get a lot of fun out of it. So yeah, that's one of my picks for this year.
Only recommend. What have I got over here? Oh, lightweight, party time, muffin time. This game came out of nowhere for me. I've been a huge fan of Asta's movie ever since it first came out. Was not expecting them to ever come out with a board game, let alone a board game that I had so much fun with. This is 2 to 6 players, anyone can pull it out, have a great time. There's all these trap cards that you're basically tricking your friends into saying the wrong word or doing the wrong thing, and suddenly you're stealing their cards.
Yeah, when did we end up getting that shelf of Big Potato games?
I think it's been there for a while.
We've had it for ages because we got them back
long
in
time.
the old studio.
Yeah.
You guys have been sticking around since our last one.
Backstories! If another player recalls an event from over a year ago, they discard 3 cards.
God. Aim of the game is just to get to 10 cards. It can take anywhere from 10 minutes, half an hour. You're gonna have a good time the whole time though.
Memes the game.
It's pretty accurate, man. YouTube memes the game.
Speaking of party games,
Ooh.
I do have to give an honorable mention to one of our favorite party games that has been getting played nearly every week. Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
But that came out in 2018.
Yeah, but it's a good game. I highly recommend it. $20, you can get it from anywhere.
Literally 10
Literally
stores
anywhere.
here in Australia sell this. That's how
Yeah.
available this game is.
And trust me, you will get many plays out of this. I have
Until
bought
you break your hands and mend the cards.
I have bought 3 copies of this because we have played through all of them.
Yeah, actually.
Yes. Yeah. We have destroyed, I have personally destroyed 2 other copies.
Card hand ready to go.
Sure.
Taco. Cat. Goat.
Goat.
Cheese.
Pizza.
Dang it, that's me.
because we play this so much. So Taco Cat, Code Cheese Pizza.
You're a special man.
I'm a fun guy.
Speaking of crazy party games, I'm not actually 100% sure if this got released yet, but Secret Neighbor, the party game, based on the video game. I didn't get to play this with you guys, but I had a lot of fun with this. I think 2 to 10 players? 5 to 10 players. You need at least 5. Ignore the fact that I said 2 because it's a party game. Of course you're gonna need multiple people. But lots of cards, lots of fun art, and plastic little keys that you hold. It's
interesting.
Cute. I love it.
Well, Tom, while you have the number 2 on your mind, right? Sometimes I don't want to play with 5 people. I don't want to play with 10 people. Tom, I don't like people, right? So, one of the best 2-player games that I played with one of our fellow nerds, Lachlan, check out the YouTube video, is Fox in the Forest Duet. Now, we played the original Fox in the Forest, which we had a lot of fun. The original Fox in the Forest, you guys are playing against each other. Whereas in Fox in the Forest Duet, you're working as a team.
But it's still trick-taking.
It's
like
still
the first one.
trick-taking, but like it's a bit more like puzzly, a bit more co-op. It's actually a lot of fun and very interesting and very different to a lot of the 2-player games that are out there.
Trick-taking co-op. All right. I'm gonna go back to craziness while we're on 2-player, and I'm wrapping my head around how trick-taking can work.
Yep.
Cosmic Encounter is one of the oldest and craziest games out there. I think the original came out in like 1987. The editor's gonna correct me down below.
Oh,
77.
There you go.
Jump cut to me learning it's 1977, so even older than I thought. They did re-release it, I want to say 2001, 2002. 2020, 2-player Cosmic Encounter. If you know Cosmic Encounter, it might be a little bit to wrap your head around it. It's kind of all kinds of crazy powers and political scheming, which you can't get with 2 players. But because of the random nature of the planets you're jumping on, the random nature of the deck, you're always adapting to everything that's coming out, trying your best to grab all the little things and using all the interesting powers that come up in different combos. Still very quick. It's about a half an hour to play this, and just beautiful, beautiful game.
I can 100% vouch for Tom's review there. It is a great game. If you loved the original Cosmic Encounter, this is something that you need to add. If you are looking for more 2-player games to buy, this is also something else you need to have. This is absolutely brilliant.
Got any other thoughts, right?
All right, so, bloody Tom, did you know?
I don't know much.
I like butterflies now. How good are butterflies? Butterflies are sick, and I learned they migrate up from Mexico through to America.
What's this got to do with board games?
Mariposas, everyone.
The big hotness of 2020. Of course you're going to bring that up.
Yep.
Probably one of my new intro games. If someone has played, your Monopolies, your Catans, your Carcassonnes, jumping onto this will be incredibly easy. You're just moving around the map, collecting butterflies and flowers as you go. Points are a little bit complicated, probably medium to lightweight game, a little bit longer, 45 to an hour, about 15 minutes per player. Definitely one of the biggest games of 2020.
Look, I just want to say the game is visually stunning. If you're one of those people that buy games particularly for the art, you cannot go past Mariposas. Also, just a quick side note, made by the same person that made Wingspan.
Oceanic expansion, haven't got our hands on that yet, because things don't come to Australia, even if they're based in there. Wingspan, great game. Oceanic expansion, you can get kookaburras now.
Sure. Hey Tom, what next?
Speaking of Australia, did you know that games get published in Australia?
What?
So, Funfair. You may have heard of Unfair, which is a very heavy tableau engine building game. Funfair simplifies all of that. Gets rid of everything complicated, everything take that. If you're looking for a game that's just nice and easy for your family to play, Funfair is it. Once again, really great intro game. It's lightweight. You're just going to be building a theme park, having fun all along the way.
Once again, I can back Tom up 100%. This is actually a game that I have purchased for my own family because they are starting to get into board games. So, if you want to take my recommendation, this is one that I am actually buying for other people. But say you want something heavier, Tom. Say you want something to sink your teeth into.
I'm a heavy man.
Please
That's
don't
what
do
I'm
that.
into.
That is my eyes. Tom, I've got something that we have considered one of our favorites of the year. And that is Guildmaster, also by Good Games Publishing.
Made in Australia.
Made in Australia. This is... I have played this several times already, and every time I always finish it with I want to do another round of Guildmaster.
Shame it takes like 3 hours. To do that.
yeah. This is a long game. This is a very in-depth game.
It's the one game I found that has a little bit of everything. You got your dice rolling for combat, you've got your card drafting, you got bidding for different items and people. You're building a little tablet, like it's all there.
Yeah, 100%. And the game is beautiful. The theme is amazing. Like, you get little like DM screens, and it's sick, and there's so many cool little pieces, and it is super affordable as well. Like,
honestly surprised, $70 Australian.
For the size and quality of the game. Insane. Very hard to pass up. If you are a board game lover or have a board game lover in your family, you cannot go past Guildmaster. Tom, what next?
Speaking of cannot go past, I'm gonna grab 2 games here. These were 2019 nominated for the 2020 Spiel des Jahres.
Sure.
While we're on the kind of fantasy theme, cartographers. 2 to 100 players. You can play this with as many people as you want. It is just so much fun. You are drawing a map for your queen. You cannot not have fun with that game. You don't need drawing skills at all. You get the little card that says this is what you're drawing this time, and you fit it somewhere on your map, and then someone else screws with you by drawing monsters on your map. Bring it up because the expansion was coming out this year. Got delayed a little bit, I believe, but I'm super keen for that. New maps to draw on, new cards to deal with. But the Spiel des Jahres winner of 2020, Pictures. Did you get a chance to check this out?
I have not had a chance to check it out.
Literally anybody can play this game. There is nothing complicated about this at all. The entire aim of the game is to use the little props that it gives you, whether or not that's some colored blocks or some string and stones, some little twigs, to recreate the picture that it tells you to recreate, and then everyone else guesses the picture that you created. It's very much about abstract thinking, but even if you're not that great at abstract thinking, you just chuck the string on the ground and be like, yeah, that's a cow.
So
And
it's up to
everyone
you
just
to
has believe
convince me that that's a cow.
Well, you can't tell them until they've already guessed, and at that point, that's their fault. It's the Spiel des Jahres winner, which, if you don't know the Spiel des Jahres, biggest, best game of 2020. Family game specifically, but if that's what you're looking for, only gripe that it only goes up to 5 players, but there's nothing really stopping you from just adding extra components. It's a fun time.
Good game. Hey Tom, did you know another Azul came out this year?
How many are they up to now?
I believe it's 4.
They cannot stop with that
Now,
game.
To clarify, this is not the one that came out this year. This
Because we
is
couldn't get our hands on
yeah.
it.
Some of Pavilion came out last year, but I think it speaks to the quality of game that they can keep releasing it, and it's still considered one of the best games, one of the most talked about games. You can't go wrong with literally any version of Azul. 100%. Every time we've sat down to play it, Azul has ended up being like just a really fun experience to go through.
The thing I love the most about Azul is lightweight players can pick it up and do well, and hardcore board gamers can really get in depth with the strategy and the hate drafting.
Yeah.
Which means there's something there for everyone, but it doesn't slow down the game when you're playing with those heavier people.
100%.
Unless it's Sean and they've got absolute analysis paralysis.
Yep.
That's a whole other issue.
We'll talk about that another time.
Ready?
But yeah, 100%. It's beautiful. It's stunning. It's.
I
Tommy.
realised you did it already because what it does is also turn the audio back on.
Are we back?
Are we back? We're back. Hey!
All right.
Tommy Shark. Tommy Shark. Tommy Shark. Tommy Shark.
I
Here he
don't
is.
get it.
Aw.
These guys have all sorts of in jokes, and I'm just
That's not even an
whatever.
in joke.
That's-
Dude, no,
yeah.
actually,
We know
no,
10-year-olds.
no, that
don't know the
overtook,
internet.
and that is the most viewed video on YouTube. I shit you not.
I also know a wrestler
I
called
also
the
knew
Shark.
that from years ago, and some person recorded it.
I
He's
must
a
have
big
contributed to
dumb.
that.
So.
Moving on. We're back.
Thanks,
Roboito.
Also, thank you
sure you want to start in the corner? You can
Ja-
move up to 2 spaces each time, so if you want to be able to reach anywhere.
Ja-
Oh, we chose
middle is-
before we
God.
got
Yeah,
the cards.
Where would you like to start?
Joist, I cannot pronounce your
You
name at all.
almost
There are too
can't
many
reach
vowels.
everywhere.
Thank
Oh.
you for the 400
From the
biddies
corner,
before.
the settings give
live.
you more reach.
Holy crap!
No, we were.
400 videos. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's why I was
Wow.
like, I was doing it. I was doing the thing,
sorry.
man. I was doing the Twitch thing. All right, this is, if Rebecca is swapping over to the top down, Act number 2. We are on the Orca. I am attacking these peeps directly. The way each of us win is by reducing the other people's health down to 0. I need to reduce all of them. They have 6 health. They just need to attack me, and I have 18 health. Rebecca will be tracking it all. It's all on the screen there for you. Moron is going to show an example turn.
Alternatively, you can also destroy the entire boat.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Cool. It's good that you know that.
Thanks,
So
I
yeah, kill us
appreciate
all or destroy the entire boat. It's fine.
Finger guns.
Slurp it up. Just got here. Anything planned after this match?
We were gonna play Pictures, and then I forgot that Pictures wasn't here.
Oh, Jade Hope VG.
Welcome in. We're playing Jaws the board game, and then after that we're gonna
We got
play
plenty
something.
of quick games.
Play Skull, play Tucker.
We're probably gonna play Skull. Let's be real.
We haven't played Skull for a while.
Yeah, Skull's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
real.
Okay, so
This is round. This
But guys,
is act number
hello.
2. Wait,
First-
I'm gonna kill them. They're gonna kill me. I'm a shark.
Yep.
They're not a shark.
a little bit of a game of cat and mouse, except it's shark and human.
Yeah.
Favorite
So-
kind of cat.
First up, we get 3 options for where the shark can resurface this turn. Shark's
all?
gonna secretly pick one of them.
Yep.
Sorry?
You can see all that.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yep.
at something.
Shark's gonna secretly use one of his tokens. He's got a token A, B, and C. He'll secretly pick one without us knowing, and that's
Amazing.
Yep,
Oh,
cheers.
damn.
Beautiful.
and that'll be where he's gonna resurface.
We don't need these anymore, do we?
No, get rid of them.
Stupid
There are
boats.
no more swimmers in the
Stupid
water.
people.
They can't swim out
Not
this
yet,
far.
until we fall in the water.
And then we are the swimmers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't need this anymore. These are gone.
Hello, Jade. How you doing?
Hey, no, what were you
Do I
streaming?
just want to like box these?
What's going on
Oh,
today?
the box is closed. Just stick them up
just-
behind you or something.
No, chuck them
Somewhere
down the
out of
front.
the way.
Chuck them down the
Front?
front. Down the front.
Okay, we've got
Outta
this
here.
all planned out.
That's where we jump everything when we're done.
All right.
Yeah.
So, after that,
Yep.
we get to prepare. So once Tom's made his decision, so these things tell us how hard he's going to be to hit and how hard he gets to hit us based on those choices, and
Yep.
if other good stuff happens for him. We all have to pick one of our items to attack with. So, for example, there's a few types. There is ranged weapons. So I have a pistol. Hooper, played by Reese over here, has a rifle. These are ranged weapons. We can attack from anywhere to anywhere with them. However, they're just one use. Once we use them, we discard them. Note that, like, we're not committed yet. We can be like, nah, actually, even though I targeted the right place, I won't do it. We've got melee weapons, like this with a fist. So I've got a baseball bat. Everyone else has a few other things. We've already distributed all of our gear. We have to be adjacent to the shark to hit with melee weapons. That's why they're melee weapons.
So the shark can
And
only
adjacent-
be in these spaces.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
adjacent the exact space?
Right now it is, but it's just adjacency
Sorry.
via edges. So just a quick example. Once the boat gets damaged, it shrinks. So if this space was like this, you can see that this water space is now adjacent to this and this boat space as well as this one.
Yeah.
If it's gone completely because you've destroyed it, it's all water. It's now adjacent to this, this, and this.
So it makes it a bit easier
And
for
itself.
you guys to hit.
Yeah.
But I can only damage the spaces where I directly surface, right?
Nope, you can damage any adjacent space. So it gives you more range of things
Gives
to actually
everyone more
attack.
range. Jade was playing
Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones, the only good thing to come out of Game of Thrones.
Oh, the
board game.
the
No,
book.
but-
I
and-
think I own the Game of Thrones book.
Yeah, it's
game.
good.
We played it at your house,
It's-
didn't we?
No, we played it at Christmas.
So
So,
also, the Game of
yeah.
Thrones
Sorry.
board game, didn't that come out before
It
the
did.
TV show?
Then they revised
So-
it with
Yeah.
stuff.
Cool. Good
So,
game.
We've got one other type of weapons. We've got attachable weapons. We attach these to the shark. They stay on the shark until they use
The
a
I surface
shake
and
it
a
off.
Shake it off, little fishy
Note
hook.
that we resolve that before the attachments. So if we do an attack with an attachment this turn, you won't be able to shake it off by having picked A.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly when they happen, but they'll say what they do in each time. We have a few other items that we can like use in response to certain things, but
We'll
see them if
explain
we
it
use
when it
them.
happens.
Okay, so each turn we're going to pick one of our weapons to attack with. So, for example, I'm going to use the baseball bat. We can move up to 2 spaces, and we put down our targeting markers to show which of the resurface points we are targeting. So, I
I do
reckon-
all my choices first.
Yeah, you have to choose.
Including if I play a card.
Yeah, where you're resurfacing. That's true.
Can you just get... No. Do that again. Do that again. Yeah.
No. It's fantastic, Mr. Fox over here.
Yeah, and then Brett will press the button.
What button?
Huge head mode.
Oh, that's great.
Just move to your left or what?
Is it terrifying? I bet it is.
This is quality
Okay,
content.
Thank you.
All right. So,
Yes, this is so thematic.
Welcome to everyone that just joined us.
Anything from Prospero
That's
Horde
true.
is incredibly thematic and incredibly
Tom
fun.
has a bunch of cards based
7.
on how many people he killed in the first section, and he
killed-
can use one of
Whoa.
those each round if he wants to. And he uses them when he picks his targeting.
Oh no, I get 8 cards.
So I did clarify a rule.
Yeah?
Yes.
In this act, an adjacent space, 2 spaces are adjacent if they share a border.
Yep,
So
just like they did
diagonal
last time.
spaces
Still
are
not.
Still not adjacent.
Yep.
Diagonals still not. But as we saw, the borders change as the boat gets destroyed.
Yes.
So
And
there can be the water and the boat space in each space. And the boat shrinks as it gets damaged, and then it's just a water space once the boat section is destroyed.
If Beck wants to find some more intense music, she's more than welcome to, but I'm kind of enjoying this. It's
But
nice
yeah,
and chill.
so-
I also just want to go through some things in chat.
I'll go to the
This almost looks like how combat works in Fury of Dracula. Looks very similar to me. I'm getting like huge Fury of Dracula vibes.
well, that's what you said before. It's like a dumbed down version of Fury of Dracula's
Yeah,
combat.
yeah, like Fury of Dracula light, right? Which like Horrified is like
Didn't play it. Wasn't here. Missed it.
is like Eldritch Horror light. So
Yeah.
anyway, secondly, it did come out beforehand. Really good stuff. Hugely thematic. This is crazy thematic too. Words. Slurp it up. I was binging your YouTube recently. Do you guys play any Unmatched? Is that a game?
We're gonna say no.
No.
Don't know what it is.
Probably not, but glad to have you here. It's really great to hear that people come across from.
Great
the
setup, guys. I'm totally jelly. Will be great to learn some games here. Thank you, Jade. Much appreciated.
If you're new here, exclamation your favorite color in chat because it's still on raid colors and you need to change it to something else.
Oh, yeah,
No, we need
should
Doom or
get combat.
Yeah,
And
Doom or Combat.
Hang on, I've got
Also,
it on my
this is
clipboard.
Tom. I'm Lachlan. This is Reese, and this is Moron.
Moron's a friend of ours who has kindly flown over from South Australia.
Who
to
has
spend the week
kindly
with us.
invaded you. Thanks for letting me.
And Beck is behind the camera today.
Hello.
Yes. And also, while we're plugging stuff, we also have a YouTube channel.
I just checked out the site.
Thank you. All fun stuff. We do some cool things, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh.
We're playing Stardew Valley this week.
We are playing Stardew Valley
Nice.
this week.
Spyro number 2.
Well, I think you guys would like it. It's like a nicer Funkoverse.
Okay,
Interesting.
cool.
Cool.
Jade gave us the follow.
And thank you for the follow, Jade. Much appreciated. All right.
Still haven't given us your favorite color though.
Shall we kick this off?
I
Okay.
am kicking.
So we're
things
just doing
off.
an
I'm making
example
my
of what's going to
decisions.
happen this
Oh, are we?
turn so that
Okay.
everyone understands.
Sure.
We're not actually going to play this real first turn because these guys need to learn the rules. We haven't played before either who've read the rules.
Yep.
So, each of us picking a weapon, just like stick it out somewhere so that we know you're using it or potentially using it. Move if you want to, up to 2 spaces. So I reckon this
But
shark is
you,
going to...
You do this after I've picked mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is just an example. I'm not going to use my card then.
Sure.
Yep.
I am just going to pick a space for the sake of picking a space.
Yep.
Yep.
I reckon just because these all have 1 evasion, you're going to pick one of the ones that do the most damage. Although, you need less damage in the one with B that has less damage.
The dice, for what it's worth, only have 1 miss space on them. So there are
Blank, 3 ones, 2
there are
twos.
three 1 hits and 2 2 hits, and to damage that B space, I just need 1 bit of damage. We're not actually going to roll damage this time. This
No.
is just an example.
So then,
People need to know how it works, so
Yeah.
so I could actually stay in B and target B because I think maybe he'll go for the weak spot. Oh, yep. Sorry, I'm the black one.
cool.
Yep.
Now
Everyone
this all
else?
happens after I choose stuff and
Oh
after
yeah,
I choose my
sorry,
cards.
I target the
and my
water.
cards
What a body
have...
legend! Here's finger guns.
Oh,
Situated curve.
Thank you for the gifted sub.
What a legend.
you
Efi,
so much.
you can now do extra special colours. So you before chose red as your favourite colour, you can now do exclamation
Sub-red.
sub-red. Or exclamation red green, or exclamation red blue, or any other mix and match
Or
of
you could
colours.
do Sublime.
Have we rehearsed this? Not at
No.
all. We've never played this game either.
And another gifted sub to Jade
Yay!
from Curve. No,
That brings us up to like 60 sub points.
yeah.
which is...
Curve's trying to sneak up the leaderboard.
I know, I'm
yeah.
well aware of what Curve is trying to do.
I'm not gonna lie, I for a hot minute forgot his birthday.
So you guys know, and so chat knows, I get cards. These are not the ones I'm using. These are ones that are left over from what gets
Okay.
dealt out.
Cool.
Cards like Ramming Screed. After the crew attacks, the shark may move to an adjacent water space. If I move, I add 2 hits to my attack roll.
Pretty
Or
huge.
Extra Strength. If the shark damages a boat space, the boat space is destroyed instead. So I've got options like that to play, but I choose all
But
of
not
that
the extra
before-
ramming one.
Before before you guys
Ramming
choose
speed.
weapons.
So you guys also pick a weapon to use and move around if you want to, and target a space with your targeting.
I'm gonna.
So we can like spread out to make sure we get a hit, or we can try and focus fire to really smack him down if we're right.
Are we ready to just play the actual round?
You might want to know how damage works.
I'm pretty
Yeah, we're gonna
ready.
figure out
But
how damage
like,
works first.
sure.
So
For
it's-
example,
Okay, so the rifle you'll have to discard when you use it.
or discard an ammo.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd definitely say in the real game, wait for that.
Oh yeah.
And you could have targeted anywhere if you're going to use range, so you can stay safe
Oh,
while targeting that, because you can target a ranged weapon like from the end of the boat to the end of the boat. It's fine,
Oh, okay.
because they're ranged weapons.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna.
While they're figuring out ranged attacks, which if you missed it, you can just target from anywhere. Dahuvi guy, you chucked us a follow as well.
Oh, thank you, Dahuvi.
What a legend.
What a legend.
We are Nerds of the West. We make content for Twitch and YouTube. We stream board games once a week. We want to stream it more, so with your support, we'll be able to do that. Otherwise, we personally stream all throughout the week. Hopefully this week, I'll have my alt control stuff back up, and we'll maybe play Fall Guys with, I don't know, a flight stick or a Guitar Hero controller or anything else.
And a moron.
Yes, in chat.
Spyro. Reese plays Spyro. No,
Lachlan
Lachlan plays
plays
Spyro.
Spyro.
Reese is playing
So
crazy stuff this
I
week.
have some horror games. So I do horror streams.
That's where the spooky bits came from.
Yeah, that's where the spooky bits come from. I will be finishing up Cthulhu Saves Christmas.
Christmas
Yep.
hasn't happened in
It's
WA
fucking
yet.
yep. Nah,
Cthulhu saves Easter at
yeah,
this point.
yeah. But Cthulhu saving Christmas for 2021. And then we're moving
That happens.
into.
His
Can you
coaster
make
came
it?
with
Oh
it.
yeah. And then I'm going to be doing because that won't take up the whole stream.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing a quick stream on Doom, OG Doom, original Doom.
Nice. I am gonna watch the hell
'Cause
out of that.
Doom
Speaking
is
of
sick.
Twitch streams, did you hear they got rid of PogChamp?
Yes.
Yep, and then they're replacing it daily with a new
Yeah,
one.
which
That's
is
so
really cool. And then also on Wednesday, Beck and myself, Beck, who is currently running the computer, we will be continuing our Stardew Valley playthrough. So that's what we're doing Wednesday.
All right,
You
guys.
won't keep me up at night when I'm back in Adelaide time zone.
You're slowly getting
Just
used to
stay
Perth
on
time zone
Perth
and then you
time, it'll
leave.
be fine.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get
My
through
employer
this.
disagrees.
So you have prepared. I now reveal my token.
Have you prepared?
Uh,
Pick a weapon, move if you want
I
to.
have one weapon, a machete.
Yeah.
Yep. So also note the attachables are also weapons.
So where
Yeah.
would you like to?
And attachables don't roll, they
Predict
just work
his
if you
attack.
get the right spot and you choose to use them.
Gotcha. So if he picks this one, then he would be in this position.
Yep, and you'd have to move there to use
And I
them.
would have to move. I might as well do that just in
So,
case he does.
Guarantee that we show how the attacks work, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Okay, so then, yep, we've all prepared. You reveal where you are, and
I-
you shake off if there's a shake off to shake off.
chose C
Alright,
for reasons.
Cool. So
See.
he's there.
so,
Lay it down. Come on, man.
Sorry,
You
Just
should
put it
know
next. Just put it next to it.
yeah, because he's always in the
There.
water.
Ah, yeah, true.
However big the
Alright.
water spot is.
Yep. Cool. And then so then it goes
Crew
to
attacks. So each of us who targeted that space, which in this case is just Reese,
In the water. No one
Could
can hear
choose
you
to
pee.
attack.
can choose to attack. So in this
We
case,
aren't using ammo in this case. We're just doing
so
it for the
each
lols.
weapon, if you want to show us your weapon, shows us how many dice to roll. And in this case, there's +1 just hit on that
Damage.
weapon.
Yep.
Yes, we will, Dahuvi guy. We're just going through the steps at the moment, and then we'll give a quick recap before we get into exactly what we're doing.
So in this case, rolled 1, have +1 from that. We subtract that 1 in the fin, which leaves 1 left over. That 1 is damage that is
I
dealt
would
to the
limit
shark.
my damage, but once again, we're not doing damage. Then I would attack. Because I chose space number C, I get to roll 3 dice, please, Reese.
I love
yep.
it how space number and letters, like number and
Yeah.
then letter is a thing
Space
now.
number C.
Resurface C.
God
I roll
damn,
all of that.
Killmaster.
I wish that we were actually doing this round, because that
Yeah.
is 4 damage. I would destroy that space of the boat in
Yep.
one go.
If one of us were there, we'd fall in the water, or any of us who were there.
In the wild west.
Yeah, and then you might even smack us a bunch.
Yeah,
But-
we gotta lay in the beatdowns. So
But that is, and then if someone was in the water, I would get to bonus attack them
Yeah.
yes.
with the level of dice.
Yeah,
Thank you,
with
Weasel.
Get him,
all the
Reese!
dice.
I'm on it. I'm on it, Weasel.
It's all coming together.
You roll 1 die for bonus attacks.
1 die for bonus
Yeah.
attacks. That's
Yeah.
all right then.
And
Cool.
we get 1 wound for each hit you roll on that. So if
Yeah.
you roll the 2, you still get the 2 hits for bonus attacks. It's only as your main. If you do your main attack against crew members out of the boat, you can do the full die.
So we have to nuke the shark.
That's the idea. So
Nuke the
Invisible
invisible man.
Man.
I'm going to
Nuke
start
the
in this
Invisible Man.
space. We're going
You
to-
really don't believe that, do
You guys choose where
well,
you
you gotta
start.
nuke something.
The way this will work, to give a quick recap while they choose their starting spaces. The
Probably you should do
resurface
these, I can't
options
really reach
will
it.
come out. I will choose where I want to
Do you want me to
resurface
shuffle
based
back
on
in, yeah.
where I want to damage, because I want to damage them and the boat.
Pick where you want.
I will also get some bonuses depending on where I damage. They
Where
then
would you
choose
like to
based
be?
on those cards
I'm
where they
happy
think
there.
I'm going to come up and where they're going to attack. And then I reveal. I shake off any weapons if there's a shake off symbol. They attack me if they want. If they're eligible, then I attack. When I choose, I also get to choose bonus cards. I have 8 bonus cards for this entire round. They win if they get rid of all 18 of my health. I win if I destroy the boat or kill all of them, and they each have 6 health. Rebecca will be tracking that with our lovely Elgato Stream Deck number pushing buttons. If you got any questions, please just ask. We're here to help and have fun.
Oh, interesting.
So we managed to get 5 crew items, right?
Yes.
Was what we started with because we.
On top of what we also
Yeah,
started.
cool.
I'm just gonna
Just to make sure we
move
use the
this
right
'cause
ones. It's true. My cup, it's empty.
Yep. Also, Nerds of the West mugs.
We have
Sexy,
We have
sexy mugs.
merch.
Try the match. You can get Nerds of the West mugs in Cactus Boy or Finger Gun mode.
Have you all ever played Unstable Unicorns? No, it is definitely on the list.
Every
We
week
haven't
we
been
get
able to
asked.
find a copy of it.
No.
I think I might have a copy.
Bree got it for Christmas.
Yeah,
Bree got it for
got
Christmas.
yeah.
Got it for
So,
Christmas.
This
no,
year,
we had
will
friends
play
who had a
Unst-
copy, but then we couldn't get to it, and it was
Yeah.
a whole deal.
this
it
year
will happen.
we will play Unstable Unicorns. That's
If you'd like to check
Guaranteed.
an actual clarification for us, just in case there's something weird, if there's multiple resurface cards that are for the same area, zone of the boat, I don't know what
I
it's
think
called.
they're fine 'cause they're different
The same
cards.
zone.
yeah, they're different cards.
But when we target them, I think we just have to target the zone. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter which one of them you've picked. If you've picked one, we can still hit you.
Yeah.
But like,
But then it's the mind games of like, do I go there or do you go there because it's a guaranteed hit, or do I go to the other place? Like, I really love those.
of
kind
course,
of-
2 of us aren't close enough to hit it with a melee weapon.
have you ever played the Exploding Kittens but the Not for Safe Work edition?
Yes, we did it on a stream. We added it in. We did Exploding Kittens with all the expansions, which I would not recommend. Apologies to people who like Exploding Kittens all at once. It's just a bad time.
No, the base
have-
game's good. Just
Yeah.
they just added too
I
much.
believe we've got like 5 videos on our,
Yeah, on our
YouTube channel.
Between YouTube videos with pretty graphics and live streams with
Yeah.
nothing.
All right, Tom, you
The
hit.
rules that I've got here, I think
Yeah.
it's just a web-sided version of the one you have in front of you.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
They don't say anything about
Yeah, there's-
duplicate resurface cards.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty,
I'm
so
pretty
Tom
sure we've
has
got it
chosen.
right. Just
Yeah.
like,
Tom
If
hit.
there was any
Oh, and he's put a card
clarifications.
in.
All right, interesting.
all right.
Now,
So
I think it's because it is.
I'd like to get this fishing pole attached. I'm going to stay at sea.
sure.
Yep.
If he comes at sea, I'll get the fishing pole attached. If not, I just keep it.
I'm thinking he is also coming to sea. It's the most
You
damage
want
you
to
can
move there
do
so
to
you
the
can hit it?
boat. Yeah, because I'm gonna attack with the hook.
all right,
cool.
so then I'm going to move over here, and then I'm going to choose A and B.
You're not quite adjacent to it yet.
Am I not? I have to be on that space.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But you've
So
got 2
I've got
moves, so you
2
can get
moves, perfectly fine, and I've got a machete, which is my melee weapon that I'm going to use.
Cool. One of those is the one that's got the 2 evasion, so note that evasion doesn't apply to attachments if you wanted to do that instead, but also one of them is just a fast
So if
snap.
I chose an attachment instead, so if I use the flare or the fishnet, would be better.
Maybe, in case he wants to choose the high evade level.
Maybe hold on to those.
Yeah.
One of them does damage over time, right?
Yeah.
At the end of each round, the shark must roll 1 die and take that many wounds.
Like, damage over time.
Yeah, and he can't choose to shake it off this turn, which would then.
Yeah.
Even if there was one, so yeah. But next time, if like we know that's a problem for him, we can like gang up on shake it off spots to make it more dangerous for him to think about that as an option.
All right, we're going with the flare. We're locking it in, Eddie.
What does
Yeah.
the shark fin number mean in the resurface deck? That is its evasion value. So after we've rolled damage, we subtract that from the amount of hits, and then it works out how many hits he actually gets.
All right, so that was step number 3. We're now moving into step number 4, and that is shark reveal. So reveal your surfacing.
I was just checking. I believe I basically revealed these at the same time.
I believe so.
Because once I've used it, even if it doesn't come into effect.
Yep.
I'm just going to play it like that while he figures it out. You
Yep,
guys nailed
yep.
it perfectly.
C.
I am attacking C, but I am going with if the shark damages a boat space, the boat space is destroyed.
Sure.
Oh Lord, I'm
It's okay.
Fine, I am fine. You guys are screwed.
So,
Get
do
to
you
a-
fall in the water if I destroy the space, or just if I damage it?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, so first of all, so we are going to do ours now. You've revealed we attack. I
So-
attach this fishing pole to you. All of your 2s are 1s while this is on you when you're attacking.
Yep.
Yep.
How big is this space anyway? It's a
And
2
it's
4.
2 damage.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Cool. I'm going to
And that
attack.
was our C, so we can get rid of these. We've got 3 rolls
They all
for
clear
it.
away anyway.
And then.
Oh, that one is still
Discard-
used this
Discard
turn.
pile.
Oh, that is 5 hits, but the hook is destroyed.
Solid though.
So-
5. Did you subtract the 1s?
Subtract the
Yeah,
1.
so it'd be 4.
I
If
take-
you roll 4 or more hits,
did.
the shark is wounded, but the hook breaks.
for what it's worth, that's a pretty good hit.
That's a pretty
That
good
was pretty good
That's
hit.
good. That's
4
what
damage. That
I
is
just
a
shove it,
little
just
less
shove
than
it.
a quarter of the way to killing me in 1 turn.
In the last round, did Reese use the rifle? No, so that was just a practice one.
We
This
were just
is
showing what was going on to
this is
everyone
now
here,
for
how everything
keeps.
works.
We are playing for keeps. Everything that happens
Oh,
from this point
If I'm
forward.
The
reading
other
this
thing is-
correctly,
Oh, you did
Blue-
target
Correctly.
Correctly, yes, I'm a little bit Kiwi, leave me alone.
Yep.
Blue has bet on me winning the game because you can see in chat that they picked option 1 and other people picked option 2.
Okay, so we're
Oh, that's what the numbers mean.
That's what they are.
For the first half hour of the game.
Okay.
Alright,
As long as I
so
can run it, by the way.
Yeah.
y'all
yeah.
have attacked me. Now I will roll 3 dice. If I
Yeah.
roll at least 2
Oh.
damage here,
Whiff it.
I will destroy
Whiff it.
this bad boy.
All your 2s are.
That's
Damn it.
3, so that section is destroyed.
Alright.
That's a big oof.
Yeah. Love it.
Gone. Didn't even have to flip
Also,
it. It's
now
gone.
that we're here and you're here, you get a bonus attack on each of us. 1 dice,
one
deal the
dice.
damage it says.
So do I roll a dice for each of you?
Yep.
Yep, so I'll attack Reese first.
Sure.
That's a 1.
Alright, I take 1 damage.
So Reese is down 1 damage, I'm down.
I'm on 1.
Reese is Hooper.
Thank you.
Yep.
And
That's
Laura.
one.
1.
And more on his Brody.
Yep.
I'm on 1, so
So
we can reach 5 wounds, we're still alright. 6, we're dead.
on the
Screw it,
screen,
little gun,
you'll
nuke
see
the
that
shark.
they had that much health for when they're on 0. It's just easier for reading comprehension and people checking in rather than us being like, we're on 1 damage and you
Yep.
don't know how much it is. Yes, I've taken 4 damage.
Thank you.
So hers going down and where's
Hers going down,
Okay, and
yeah.
our things are going up.
like
Yep.
as much as it's
No,
up.
done. Say no more.
So that's the round. I've destroyed a boat piece.
So you didn't use your flare, so it's still there.
I've used a card. I'll take back my Gessie token and we'll flip over 3 new
Clean up the
resurface cards.
board. Flip over the new cards.
And how do you guys just use 2 movement to get?
Yep, 2 movement to go from the water into an adjacent space. We can also swim normally with movement up to 2.
Yeah, 3.
Because we're pretty good swimmers, apparently.
Let me just talk among yourselves then.
So, put them in the water.
Yep, I got you. There we go.
Do you reckon we just jump up there and try to smack him on the shake it off space? Oh, did you, oh, he's got the fishing pole, but
He's got the fishing pole, which is good.
try and
So-
smack the crap out of him on the shake it off space.
Do you reckon he's going for B or
Although
is
we
he-
should wait for him to choose first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe we can misdirect him and he thinks we're going to go to the shake it off space and then we just all rush to B.
I mean,
This is starting to sound like Counter-Strike.
On the other hand, the
Counter-Strike,
fishing pole hasn't
like,
affected him at all so far.
Maybe he's gonna go A, but we can rush B.
the shark took 5, take 1. So,
So if the
that
boys
was
win,
4
is one of them
4
gonna
damage.
say, "Smile, you son of a bitch"? I sure am.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but Reese is going to say it. Even if he's
it's a
dead.
quote from the movie.
quote, yeah.
It's
Who
what
said it in the movie?
Smile, you son of a...
Brody did.
Oh, well, you can say it for us.
Okay.
Just a quick question. Who's seen the movie sitting at the table?
I have.
I love Shark. Shark is good movie.
Yeah,
Shut.
we should shut up before he... Oh, he's using an ability
Oh.
again. He's really...
Well, he's got 8,
Go
so
on.
Yeah,
he's
he's got
got
eight.
8, so he's plenty of cards to spare. And if you think, do you reckon this probably won't take 8 rounds to kill us and all?
I mean, it
Oh,
takes
I
at
don't
least 8 rounds to kill the boat, because the boat has 8 sections.
Yeah.
I'm no sailor, but I'm pretty sure you needed that bit of the boat.
No, it's all good. Don't worry about
Just swim home. All right, I've made my choice.
it. Cool. So what I'm thinking.
Do we reckon he wants to shake off the fishing pole?
No, yeah.
Also, what is
Well,
C?
because
pretty good.
it's shaking off the fishing pole and also getting a lot of damage. I think he's gonna try and like do a shit ton of damage. Like
If you guys keep going to that spot, I'm gonna go to the other spot.
Not that you can reach the
you
other
you
spot.
can't reach B.
I can reach A and C, right? So
But they're thinking I'm going to A and C.
A and C.
Well,
Do
what
we-
if? All right. What
Oh,
if?
What if
yeah,
he is
A
going
and
to
C,
B?
yeah.
He's easy to kill. Maybe he's outthinking us and he is going to B. And we should both go there. and
Maybe I'm
smack him.
thinking that I'm outthinking you, so I knew you'd think that, so I'm going to A and C.
I'm gonna go to
This
B.
is my favorite part of Jaws,
When
when
the
the
sharks.
just talking to people and going, I think I'm gonna do that, but
Yeah.
I'm not actually gonna do that.
Oh, I'm actually gonna triple double backflip out of here. Ooh, I'm wearing a bulletproof cloak. You can't shoot me like when you're shooting each other with connector pens. So I'm gonna go to B. So I'm gonna use 2 movement things
We're
to go
against
to B.
school kids.
Yeah.
I-
And use attack with my hammer.
So put your thing down.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Okay, so the one thing I'm not doing is staying in this water space where you definitely get a free attack on me.
Yes.
Yeah.
No matter
Correct.
where you resurface.
So are you going to move to A? Or are you going to move to B?
Are you going to try to flare him this turn? Again?
Yeah, I'll try and flare
I mean,
him
dots are
again
dots.
at A and C. So, like, because if before you guys both went to the same spot, we're lucky enough that they've landed in 2 spots as opposed to being in 3 spots.
Yeah, I reckon, if we get the flare on him, that's good. Otherwise, I just want to hit as much damage as we can.
Okay.
I think it's very likely he's gonna be at A.
Yeah. So I'm going to move to A with 2 move. I'm going to pop my flare down.
Baseball bat again.
Lay down.
Yeah,
Flare
so B
selected.
Is, but B's a nice easy, because that's only got 1 and 3 as its health, so it's really easy to kill the end pieces. So.
I'm so surprised you all went to B, which is really unfortunate because I went to
interesting.
B.
Okay.
But also, if the shark damages or destroys a boat space, all crew members anywhere in the boat fall into the water space.
We're just
in
gonna
their
fall
zone.
in the water again.
In their zone, okay.
Interesting.
I mean, we were going to fall
You
in
were going
anyway,
to fall in
so.
if I damaged it.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
but
yeah.
now this knocks Lachlan in, so we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that we can swim around the ends of the boat as well.
Okay,
They're
cool.
connected, even
Yeah.
though you can't really quite
It's all
see
it's
it.
all a space of water.
There's a very slight bits at the end.
Yep. All right. So I guess what we now
Tom,
Just
You'll
a
get to
half
hit
boat
me.
full.
we get to hit.
You get one dice every
Oh
week,
yeah,
please.
which one did you reveal? Can we remove the
Oh,
others so that we are clear on what's
Yep.
going on?
So we'll remove A and C, which is really unfortunate. I wish I'd gone to A and shook that off, but hey.
And this is 1 and 3 for
Yeah.
its.
All right. So when attacking with the hammer, the shark's evade value is 0.
well, that's a shame.
So you just do
Nice,
1
you
dice worth of
bonk it
damage
on
every
the
time.
nose.
Smacked it with a 2.
Smack it
2
for
damage
2.
to the shark.
2 damage.
So
Sure,
the
the
baseball
chainsaw
bat,
will do.
I roll twice, but if I don't hit, I get to re-roll and try again.
Well, that's awful. I'm kinda
So it's
hoping
even
to roll
good
a
against
1.
like high evasion.
Yeah,
A 1 means I miss. You want me to roll a 2?
that's true.
2. There we
Okay,
go.
I take 1 damage,
take 1 damage?
from the moron. So all up, I've taken 3 damage this round, so I've taken 7 damage all up, and should be on 11 on
And
the
your
screen.
flare doesn't attach, but we did a heap of damage, so I think that's good.
Easy, but I will need 2 dice, please.
You will.
Oh boy.
And if I at least do 1 to this, everyone is falling into the water.
Yep.
Did you shake it off as well?
What?
No shake.
No shake off on that card.
Oh yeah, because that's the one.
Alright.
Yep. Alright,
Yep,
so
that's
it doesn't
true.
matter. I've done. So the boat
That's
there
enough
has
to
a value
damage?
of 1 and 3, so it flips over.
Oh, sorry.
And then I just need to do 1 more damage to that piece
And you
later
fall
on.
in as well because of the fun.
But I can't attack Lachlan. I can only attack each of you.
Yep, that's a
damage
1.
to Reese.
Yep.
And
That's
2 damage
1.
to Moron.
You've got a hook.
Damn it!
So
Stupid
2 to
fishing
moron,
pole.
1 to reach.
No,
No,
one,
one,
one to both.
My 2 got turned to a
A
1 because
pole,
I have a
not a
fishing
hook.
pole sticking
Yep.
out of me.
Yep.
Shame.
Your blowhole.
Okay, moving swiftly along.
Tom is planning, but Reese is planning around Tom's plan, which involved, which Tom planned, but we'll plan.
Face up.
I can't read it.
Face up.
Yeah.
No, we gotta go for the nice
much planning.
reveal
How
of.
we-
I dig it. I dig it.
How are we going to, Spambro?
I think it's pretty even so far.
Yeah,
We've
I
maybe
think
got a
it's-
slight edge actually on the crew side, but
You've done
You've
some
still got a
decent
lot of
damage
spooks.
for 2 turns in.
yeah.
And C is
Oh, he's got
coming
2
out.
shake-offs this turn to choose from.
Interesting.
Both of them are pretty strong shake-offs.
So it's 2 to get out of the water, right?
It sure is, but we can also swim along the water if we want, and you can target adjacent water spaces with melee
Yeah.
from the water.
Okay. All right. Well, Tom picks.
Oh god, and it's all on the other side of the fucking boat.
Yeah. Tom, you pick what you want to do. I'm not gonna say anything.
So, like, of course, we can't actually reach A or C this turn because unless we want to use a ranged weapon to target it.
Yep. Now,
I mean, given you've got the ammo, maybe.
we can choose not to attack, right?
Even if you get it right, yeah.
Yep.
Let's wait for Tom to pick and then we'll do our discussion.
I'm just saying, like, the rules, because it's important that Tom understands the rules while he's making his choices.
Even if you guys get up into that other spot, you can hit me with range.
We can, so we can only reach B with melee for any of us, because that's... Oh, actually, you can swim to the corner and reach A with a melee or an attach.
Because A is adjacent, yep.
So, yeah, but we definitely can't reach C with any melee weapons. And it's a big, strong hit, and it's a shake it off, so you'll get your twos rolling again.
Okay, that's good. I can give a hint to the crew members of the boat. If it starts getting hairy, it starts to get hairy if pistols are in play.
He's got a pistol.
Just face the west
Don't. my phone will keep going off. I'm like,
Fair enough.
yeah.
You set up your lights yet?
No.
Are you going to do a light setup stream?
No. Probably not.
Sounds like a fun stream, right?
I got a lot of stuff to organize in my house before I do that anyway.
I'm regretting giving you those points.
Oh, have you made your decision?
I have made my decision.
Okay,
Alright.
so do we reckon he's just gone for C out of safety, and because it's actually an awesome spot anyway?
I think C.
And also it breaks the boat.
Yeah, to me, I think it's C because 1, it shakes off the fishing pole, and 2, it's very difficult for us to get in with melee weapons there.
It's impossible, in fact.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, because we go before the shark, so yeah.
Yeah.
If it was damaged, we could, reach the shark from where we are, but we won't be able to.
So
You've got the ammo, so it might be worth doing an early
yeah.
rifle.
So what I'm
It's
gonna do
definitely
is
not
I'm
worth
gonna
me
do a
pistoling.
rifle.
And you're going to
Okay.
use the ammo?
So 2 to get out, rifle. I'll sort that out. I discard after the attack, right? Yeah.
And it's only got 1 evade, so it's a solid
Yeah.
option. I'm just going to get back up on the boat into B. I'm going to target B with the baseball bat, like, just in case, because I can.
Yep.
I don't think it's worth me wasting my pistol this turn, so...
Yep. Okay, so then I'm going to swim over here. 1, 2.
Which, if he picks C, is out of range as well, so he won't get the bonus attack on you if you don't get to do something to him.
Yep. And then we're going to try and machete him with the... in A.
How big is A's evasion? A does have 2 evasion.
It's a 2 with an automatic hit.
Yeah. So some damage may be happening.
And
I mean,
Flare is
we're
like a
still
guaranteed
banking
1
on it. We're
damage.
banking on going to C.
I very obviously was going to say
C, yeah.
because it just makes the most sense. I get to shake it off, which I believe
It removes all attachments.
removes the fishing pole right away.
Yep.
But I also played the ability Ramming Speed. After the crew attacks, the shark may move to an adjacent water space. If the shark moves, add 2 hits to my attack roll automatically.
Oh, so you can actually, like, go crazy on that crew member if you really want to.
I can't because that's not adjacent. I believe...
You
like,
So
attack
we move to an
adjacent.
adjacent water
I
space.
can attack adjacent. I can also just move over to you and have 2 automatic hits on a place that takes 3 to destroy it, and then get another hit on you, which will be very useful.
Well, before that happens, I get to take a shoot at you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take a shoot
take
at
a shoot.
Take
Take
a
a
shoot.
shoot. Just do 11 damage and kill him.
You got the 1 evade? Yep, okay. So this is 2 dice plus 1, that's 3.
3. So that's 4
damage?
minus 1. 3 damage.
3 damage.
You
Alright.
discharge your bullet.
I'm gonna discard my ammo.
Over
Nice.
halfway damaged.
He shoot good.
Yeah, you do your shooties, Reese.
Obviously missed.
I
yep.
do the pachoos.
Okay.
So if I was to move here and attack Lachlan,
You'd get
I
to
would
do-
get 3 dice with 2 automatic hits.
I believe.
on them.
What does
No,
ramming
you don't
speed
get
say
to
anything about?
do
Like you have to be attacking the
anything
boat.
like that.
After the crew attacks, the shark may move to an adjacent water space.
Yep.
If the shark moves, add 2 hits to their attack roll.
Yep.
So 3 dice with 2 automatic hits,
Plus
and
2
then
hits.
I wouldn't get the extra attack because he's not in my space.
No, that's also adjacent.
I could kill Lachlan this round.
Yep, you could try.
That's pretty rough.
I think that's worth going for. Even as much as I want to destroy the boat and get the extra attack onto Lachlan,
So he just gets an extra attack because Lachlan's in the water?
Yep, that's the bonus attack.
Okay.
Just a 1 roll attack,
Yeah,
1
yeah,
dice
yeah.
attack
Okay.
afterwards.
I've got to punish the gameplay mistake. Obviously, you didn't know this could happen, but hey, we're all learning the game. I got to go for it, so I'm moving into
No,
A.
that's fair. I mean,
And
if
it's
someone,
targeting him.
if someone didn't die, would it have
You're
really
targeting
been
Lachlan?
worth
I'm
it?
And to be
targeting
fair,
Okay, now that you're being targeted, Lachlan, what are you gonna do?
Use the shark cage. It's almost like I set this up.
I'm gonna use the shark cage. Before the shark
Remember,
rolls
uses
for an
the shark
attack,
cage in the movie.
you may play the
and
shark.
Quentin's the one that dies. Sorry.
Cannot take any wounds this round.
So what does that do?
No wounds this round.
No
And
wounds
you
this
discard
round,
it.
and I discard it. So it's basically like a save me. Save me.
So it gets rid of that because it was going to be a devastating
Yeah.
attack.
Woo!
Goodbye,
It's not
shark
available later.
cage.
So, and that also counts the whole round, including your bonus attack.
Yep.
So
You activated my trap card.
Oh no, I was well aware of the trap.
Damn.
Get out of the water,
You just wanted to
Lachlan.
give us a chance to do something awesome on stream, and I appreciate
Before
that.
I get it, I'm also then further away from you two.
I can
it doesn't
reach,
matter,
you
I can
can't.
do whatever.
Yeah. All right.
But-
Anyway, so that's
Actually,
I don't get
yeah.
to I roll, but it just gets evaded.
You can't reach it
That
as
literally would have
far.
killed you.
That's 7. That's 5 there plus the extra 2. That's 7.
Yeah, I would have died.
That's more than 6, Lachlan.
Nah, mate,
This
I
is
would've
why
died.
you want to get out of the water.
No, I'm
also
just
why
going
you
for
wanna
a
have a
little.
shark cage.
I'm going for a paddle. Just going for a little swim.
Oh,
It's
pistol
fine.
lets me pick an
It's
adjacent
hot
space
in
when I'm
here.
firing it.
No, it's not. It's cold.
That's cool. I didn't even read that.
Weather check.
Give me them 3 places. Reese.
1. B. And 7. All right.
Okay, nice. Actually, 3 different places this time.
Ooh.
Spoopy.
Oh,
And
no.
note C, you can attack any of those adjacent pieces of the boat.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, let's not knock things
Well,
off.
I'll let you know that I'm getting the heck out of the water.
Yeah, I'd
That makes sense.
I would GTFO.
Oh yeah, and you can't reach anything out of the water, which is a bit sad. But what are you gonna do? I guess I should probably just like move and either pick A or C. A is like the strong attack there, but we should wait for.
Yeah, let's wait for Tom to.
But last time, of course, when we discussed this and where the strong attack was, we then ganged up on the weak attack and smacked the crap out of him, which was great.
Look, I think I have an idea of what he might be doing, but I will.
That was where you
discuss.
broke your hook, your
Yeah.
harpoon thing. But you did a lot of damage breaking it, so
It's 7 million degrees Celsius. All
Yeah,
right.
that's pretty accurate.
Tom.
Let me see if I want a card.
Oh, this music, pretty thematic.
Yeah. I was looking through it and it was like epic. I was like,
All right. White was not a good choice.
Someone needs to sell diapers, but for armpits to absorb all that sweat.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
yes. They actually, so in film, they do actually have like sweat napkins that they put inside of costumes. So
Damn.
like, yeah, so it catches it up. Like when you're filming a long 8-hour scene, the clothes aren't getting like sweat stains or anything.
Unless that's like part of the actual like
Yeah.
thing in the characters currently going on.
Generally, you try and like control it.
We're
as
under
much
a
as
lot of
possible.
pressure here, so I think it makes sense that we're sweat.
Yeah.
We're under
I'm
pressure
gonna
cooker.
leave that for now.
It's also like a continuity thing where like
Also,
pressure-
sharks are wet.
Tom
yeah,
has.
sharks are very wet.
Tom has chosen his resurface card.
Cool.
No ability this time.
Let's pick our attacks.
Well,
No
I can.
ability.
So here's the thing: B is really just a safe thing because we can't touch B unless we want to stay in the water.
Yep.
I'm getting out of the water first of all.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah. Lachlan,
2
you
to
get
get
out.
out of the water, and then
You can't
I
actually
guess-
reach anywhere, so
I cannot because I don't have.
and you don't have a ring.
Oh,
Oh,
don't say lovely things like
Oh
that.
yeah, we should be
before
laying
it's all-
down.
Oh yeah, we should.
Don't tell me you're cold.
Look, I think.
I mean, I might go for A. You go for C. That
Look,
that
I
kind of
think
thing.
I think he's gone A. I think he's gone A. Like even though it's
You
the
can't
obvious
reach
choice, I can definitely shoot him.
I think we should save that for when it's harder to move around the boat.
shoot her!
Because then otherwise I'll just go C anyway.
Yeah, I think, and I can you punch me over to where I can reach A, and I'll target that with my baseball bat.
Sure.
Just because I reckon just B for safety is probably what he's
Yeah.
done. Just
Alrighty.
to get a bit more damage.
And
down.
Lachlan, you just
we-
chilling.
I
couldn't
can't do it.
touch
I
B.
can't do
Yeah.
anything. Like unless I
the rifle not
swam
enough
away.
range to hit
Like
you?
I could swim.
Oh yeah, we could rifle you anywhere or pistol you anywhere, but I reckon it's just a bit early in the game to try.
How
we want to
much-
save it for
how
when
much
we
health
really
do you have
need
left?
I've
to
only got 8
have
more
issues.
health.
Okay.
They don't do that much damage. I
Yeah,
reckon we
look,
wait until we can get a
yeah,
bit more melee
yeah.
on him and then go for it.
I think that's the play.
I totally thought you would have shot B, that's why I went C.
Right. Cool.
Also, we don't discard the card if we miss. Like we just
Yeah.
don't use
Those
it. So.
are some place names.
Okay. Cool. So shark revealed. Crew attacks.
All right.
Smack him with your hammer. Hope you roll a 2.
I would like a dice, please.
You've got them all.
One is basically a
Fucking
kitchen.
Lucky has them
Lachlan
all.
has them,
The
yeah.
person who
So
wasn't
it's
attacking.
1 dice, but I've got an evade of 2.
No, you got an evade of 0. 'cause it's the hammer.
Because it's the hammer.
Oh, what? Hammer's
Yeah.
bullshit.
It rolled a 2.
2 hits. 2 hits on the shark.
This hammer is going good.
God!
Absolutely would have gone to B if I'd known that the
Nailing
hammer-
him, boys.
We've already done that with you once on the hammer.
Yeah, I
Born
didn't
in
realise it,
London.
so-
Yeah, we ignore your evasion with the
London.
hammer. But it's just 1 dice, so like it's got that to balance it out.
2 down on Tom.
2 down on Tom.
He's up to how much damage?
12 of 18. Yeah.
Or
I'd like 2 dice,
2/3.
please. I'm going to attack the place that Reese is because I want to get some damage on Reese.
So-
Make him a bit scared.
You're at C?
I'm at C.
Oh yeah, we should have removed the other cards and shit. It's fine.
So two dice. If I do 2 damage to it, I damage that place on the boat. That's only 1 damage.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happened.
Love it.
That was really not
Nice.
Tom, look at
That-
this.
See ya, spam!
I mean,
See ya,
you
spam!
deserve, you deserve to get a bad roll sometimes.
At
Yeah.
some point. Now they're all going to be good rolls from here
Bye,
on out.
Spam.
You want to see my hammer? Huh?
All right, new cards, please.
Hey, Bart, you want to see my chainsaw and hockey mask?
Cool.
So the shark
So-
has taken 12 damage. Tom's counter tracks up, whereas Beck's tracker counts down.
How much health I have left?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
I
so
might have overdone it.
so he should have 6 health left.
Yeah, alright. I
3.
really want to
What'd
see
we
Tom
get?
die.
When the deck's empty, do we
Reshuffle.
just
Yeah,
shuffle?
shuffle it
Alright,
all,
so
yeah.
2
A,
evasions on everything.
B,
Makes the hammer good and the ranged weapons kind of shit.
C. Interesting. Interesting. All right, Tom, we are not going to talk. Decide what you want to do.
So here's my thinking, right? Reese has a hammer which I don't like, but I want to be anywhere near him.
Nah, be near the hammer, man.
It's hammer time.
I'm trying to repair the ship and you keep getting in the way. Oh, damn shark. Oh, hold on. Oh, the shark got him
Shark.
again.
Yeah, my baseball bat so far, I've hit once with it. I haven't got to use its ability though.
So Tom is picking where the shark is going to go. He has a little token. He's
Oh, and
picking
he's using an
now.
ability.
He gets to choose from A, B, or C, which we have put on the map. And so he's got this little token here, and this token will be one of those locations. And now we are planning our assault on the shark.
Alright,
So, I personally can reach any of them that I want to.
sure.
Because if I go here, I can target C, there I can target B, I can actually reach the space with A in it to target
Alright,
A.
so this is my thinking, right?
Yep.
I was thinking he was just going to go C, just for the easy...
What does the fishing net
Oh,
do?
actually...
It reduces his evasion. So as long as it's attached to him, his evasion is lowered by 1.
But do you want some brownies before I go to bed?
Well, he's got a high evasion this time. Do we want to try and gang up on him and hit him with
alright,
that?
so this
Yeah, I'm thinking that if we do, because then that will reduce his evasion, which means it'll be easier to hit him this turn
So
as
do we
well.
reckon he's going for...
I
Well,
think
Reese is
Picking
running
who
through
the
it
shark
now.
was, no, none of these chumps wanted to be the shark,
So we
it fell
can
to me.
both reach A and B together to try and do a fishing net baseball bat combo.
yeah.
So we're going to try A.
So A
Alright.
or B, we'll find out.
Alright,
what we
so this is my thinking, right?
Well, I thought B has more damage.
90% sure Tom. You know what? I reckon Tom's going C.
Yeah, but we can't reach that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go C.
Yep.
The reason being is one, if he's not gone C, he's playing an ability card which is clearly gonna affect this one, or he's playing the ability card that knocks everyone into the water, which then sees the easy target because he just needs to get 1 hit on it. We're all in
He
the
can
water.
also
Well,
hit this one to damage.
hold up.
His choice.
Yeah.
Hold up. Tom, the card, do you have duplicates? They're all
Maybe.
different.
Yes, he does have duplicates
They are
because he's played
duplicate?
duplicates.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, yeah,
Um,
played? Okay.
How many cards are
Yeah,
you
so
down
there was a
to?
rounding speed in here. I've got
You've played one this turn, you've got a hand of...
another 5.
Yeah.
That's solid, big hands.
So since I'm the only one who can reach C. I'm
You
gonna-
can actually go here to hit it instead,
Ooh. That way.
from melee.
Yeah, that way if it's not the card
I
that I'm
can
thinking of
also-
and he's just taking it to get
So
an
we're
easy hit on the
going to
boat.
go to B, right?
I
That's
can
our
reach
plan?
C if I want to as well from the same space.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said, or we could gang up and try to, if we think he's going for another one at the second choice, go for the baseball bat fishing net combo.
Yeah, let's go baseball bat fishing net combo. Because
I'm attacking
if we
with
pull
hammer,
off
by the way.
B, then we're getting some good damage on it.
Yep.
Reese is going to hammer him. Maybe he's going to A,
Oh.
and then we are...
We go to B, let's do it.
Let's
At
go to B.
Oh, sorry, I should be laying it down as well.
Can you target my token on it?
On B. This is where he went A. This is like
He went A.
A. Alright, yep. And what was the
along
ability?
with, after an attack that targets the boat, the shark may launch a second attack on the boat with 2 dice. The second attack may target the same boat space or a different one.
But it still has to be near where you are. Because it's still an attack.
Still an attack.
Yep.
But it
Okay.
means I... So you guys miss all your attacks?
Yep.
Yep.
No point even doing
let's
anything.
just take those
I get
away.
a single dice to attack this one, but then I will get a second attack with 2 dice if I miss this one, or I can attack another space. So let's see if I can get at least the 1 damage.
Yeah, even if you get the damage, the other 2 become adjacent. No damage, so your extra
dice.
attack has to be the same place.
Yep.
You damaged the corner of the boat. You
Alright.
were really hoping for the 3 there.
I've really not rolled well these last 2 rounds, but at least I've done a
You
bit more
rolled well
damage over
earlier.
here.
You rolled well that one time.
That
then
one time
always
where it
doing-
didn't matter.
Yeah, that one time it didn't matter. It was good.
It was good, man.
It's good.
It made for an epic moment.
It did.
But at least the card came in somewhat handy. Guaranteed
Okay.
me doing some things.
So, Tom takes his token back. We've laid out our resurface cards. So, where is A? A is this top corner.
Oh yeah, that's another thing about
B
using our final range
is
weapons. If we can do it
this-
while the fishing net is on him, it'll
Yeah.
be way better.
What does the fishing net let you
And
do?
C
Oh,
-1
is
evasion.
this one here.
Alrighty.
Okay, 2 of them are 3 dice. Well, of course, the 2 dice ones are in the corner.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah, Tom, go.
Y'all don't want to talk about it?
Nah.
Nope. We do not.
Hey chat, how's it going?
How you doing? Tom's picking.
I hope you guys are loving this. I'm loving
This
this.
game's great.
I want to.
Oh,
Slightly
interesting
distracting.
thing.
Still 4, 6, and 6.
We have them the other
I'm on
way.
6.
I'm on 4.
I'm on
4.
4.
Yeah.
Tom, you're still on
6.
Yep,
Yeah.
I need 6 more hits.
So far, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is.
So we have the same amount of health actually total because it's
Yeah.
like 6, 6, 6, 18.
Yeah. So there's 3 of us versus 1 of him. Die Hard was real good, but I feel like this would be easier to pick out, like just whip
100%.
out than Die Hard was.
This has also got more replayability than
I
that.
I have a very interesting thought that when we put it on our list or when we do the ranking, I'll elaborate on.
All right. Oh yeah.
Just to
and
give you a little something
the
to
end-
stay here for.
At the end of the stream, we have our
You can beat a shark with
fastest
a
lap
hammer.
whiteboard where we
Yeah, you
rank
can.
our board
Thanks to
game. We
Hoovy
have
Guy.
2 games on there currently. One was our winner from last year, and the other is Blood on the Clock that you guys played last Sunday.
Anyway, I picked.
So Tom's
Alright,
picked.
cool. So this is my thinking. C gives him so much access to the ship.
This game is epic. You can beat a shark with a hammer.
And it's got the 3 dice.
Yeah, and it's got the 3 dice.
And we can target it from different spaces.
Yes, I think it's C, and he's played a shark ability.
And it's got nothing to detach,
But-
so
but-
it doesn't need to go B.
But that's me. If anyone else has anything to add,
So what? Do you reckon we all just
Has he just
wail
gone to the
on
corner
C?
again to confuse us?
if he has, I think he's gonna roll shit. But look, maybe like I don't
I mean,
think
the
it's
corners
B.
are weaker.
I don't think it's B.
That's why it is B.
I mean, I feel like I'm probably just gonna go to B because at least if we split a little bit, then
Or yeah. So what if Lachlan goes B? You go A.
going to B.
And then I do
no,
C.
Net, machete for damage.
What are you targeting? You've got to put down a targeting because you can't just hit adjacent. You've got to hit the space that you target. Do I want to? I mean, it's although he is kind of low, so yeah, I reckon the split up is actually a good idea.
Yeah.
Split up, try to smack him with damage.
Do like the 7-10 split, right? So that's
And
that's
then
I've
when we
coined
get a
the term,
chance for
that's-
me to actually like do a really good pistol because of its retargeting ability.
Yeah.
So you're
We'll go
going
for that.
C
What
as
exactly
well.
is the
No, I'm
pistol
going to go A. So it's 2 dice ranged weapons. After the shark reveals their resurface token, you may move your target token to an adjacent water space. So I can retarget adjacent after you show. So when we get a good roll of those, I can stick mine in the middle.
Picking melee?
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry.
Baseball bat into A, hammer
Alright.
into A, machete
Hammer
into.
time.
But you can't pick
Okay.
C as adjacent because diagonal.
No.
And
I'm
domino
not
effect. If the shark damages or destroys a boat space, apply 2 hits to one boat space that is adjacent to the targeted boat space.
Solid.
Which
solid.
would be the one, right?
Possibly.
Yeah.
He'd have to target this and hit that. 'cause
Okay.
That's,
Yep. Yep.
He
Alright.
could target that, hit this, and possibly throw us both off that
Yep.
side.
Fair enough. All right. So he's picked A. Let's clear those ones.
And
off.
also, break the boat in half, which is nice. Yeah, does have to choose which section before rolling the dice, though.
Hey guys,
Yes.
I think you're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, A.
Ah!
Yeah, so he can only hit
Thought
this,
you were
of
gonna
course,
say
'cause he's here.
something.
Sure.
So first of all, baseball bat. Could I have 2 dice, please? Your evade is 1.
Yes.
Go.
That's a 3.
Just move those on camera. for me.
Nice.
Jesus.
That's some good hits.
So the base one, if I miss, I get to try again.
So-
Haven't missed yet.
Tom just took 3 hits.
So
Yep.
3
I
hits.
think next time is the time that we go for our fishing net and ranged weapons if we can. Just every turn, we just try and get the
Guns,
fishing
yeah.
net and ranged weapons.
So
on
I
them.
just need to do 1 damage to this, and then I can do 2 hits to 1 boat space that is.
Yep, so you can either damage that or destroy that. And damaging that shoves him into the water. Easy.
so
that's
that is-
destroyed?
Yep.
destroyed, so you fall in.
I certainly do. Glug, glug, glug.
And then, so if Reese falls in, can I hit him as well? 'Cause he's
Absolutely.
adjacent? Yeah, so I do the 2 damage to that space.
Yep.
Flipping that over.
1 dice for each of us.
1 dice for each of you. That is no damage to Reese.
Please say it before you roll the dice.
And
Yeah.
sorry, I've always done Reese
Yeah.
first.
Okay, cool.
And then 2 damage. to
Okay,
you.
I'm on 4 damage. Whoa.
So you need 2 more.
2 more.
Yep.
Will get me.
Cool. All right.
I've taken so much damage though. Holy
You
shit.
Yeah,
have.
because you're gonna die.
It's like.
That one round where I took just a bunch in one go.
It's like
What
this
resurface
movie-
options have we got?
This movie ends with Brody like obliterating Bruce with like an air canister tank. In this game, it's just gonna be Reese cleaning
Come
his
on.
hammer.
Bonk.
Alright,
That's annoying.
Go A.
They're all over the place. They're
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
And fuck. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I'm just trying to work out, do I have to target a space that actually has a resurface token? I don't believe I do.
No, I don't think so.
I don't
Because
think you
with the
do,
pistol,
but-
with the moving of the targeting, I can target
But can you
that
use the
space.
pistol while you're in the water?
Absolutely. But I'm also gonna maybe get out of the water.
Can you use the pistol in the water?
Yeah, for sure.
I thought you said it was only melee weapons. you
Yeah,
could
I
use in the
thought it
water.
was only melee when you're in the water.
Yeah, that was.
I said like you can swim around to do it.
Let's double check.
I'll take a look. These allow you to roll dice to inflict wounds, but they may be used at any range. It doesn't say anything about that, no. I was just saying like you could swim around to also get him adjacently because of the adjacent spaces stuff when I was talking about that.
Regardless of where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing about.
Pretty sure you can use them in the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you can definitely shoot underwater.
Now the crew has 2
So-
boats. Yeah, does that just not like break away?
Tom has picked
I have
his.
chosen already.
You've made a selection.
Cool.
So where do
I-
we think he's picked? Is the first
I
question.
reckon he's picked C.
Why do you reckon he's picked C?
Because I. Oh, actually, hold on.
A's got a lot of damage.
A's got a lot of damage, but C has the most damage with the most evasion.
That's true. C's, yeah, good damage.
And
with
I think
A,
he's
lots
going to
of
be
damage
looking at
adjacent.
doing as much damage as he can while, like, trying to shake off as much damage as he can.
Okay, so if we get the fishing net to get it down to 1 and we go to
Mm-hmm.
like safe places that won't get destroyed by C,
Well,
So C
and we
with
just
a
all
net.
target C,
C with a
you
net.
and I can't necessarily
I can
get
swim.
to. You can swim.
I can just swim over to the corner and he can only hit me if he's picked A.
Sure. Okay. And then.
Now, unfortunately, I have to target C if I want to hit C with
Those
my
are the rules,
pistol.
please. Thank you.
What do you want to know?
Just checking some rules.
Alrighty.
This game is nerve-wracking, by the way. Like, absolutely. I'm trying to hold it together, and I'm just like...
In Before Reese was the secret shark. All the
So yeah, I
whole
think
time.
the best shot I'm going to be able to do is pistol into C if that fishing net's hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a-
Because of the 2.
If you're using a
So-
firearm weapon, you may target any water space regardless of where you are.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you're allowed to target spaces that also don't actually have a resurface token, which is only important for the pistol. Really.
Yeah.
And we haven't even got the damage over time down on you.
Yeah,
Just been
that's
killing you.
scary.
So I think I will swim over to that corner and hope that he was just hoping I'd get on the boat and he could eat me.
Yeah, so
By
that's
having me fall down.
1, 2.
I was already in this space.
Oh, you're
Not
in that
black,
space.
not
1, 2.
blue.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'd have to swim to
In that case, I'll run to this space, which again, still only reachable from A.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think it's A.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Then I can target here with the pistol. Not that I'm going to hit him if we don't actually net him, but
Yeah.
I'm going to use my pistol
Look-
to target this space, which is adjacent to both of those.
Yep.
For the pistol retargeting.
So then maybe if I move to the very end, so if I move here
Yeah.
and then target B with the rifle.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be worth spending the rifle shot into to evade.
He's got 2 health, right? So
Well, we'll let me
It's got
attack
three
him.
health.
You do
Straight up.
have to choose a place where I resurface.
Where? targeting token says.
Oh no, may target any water space. Sorry.
Yeah, and the actual placing of targeting tokens
says
nothing about actually selecting a space for the
it
resurface
says
token.
each crewman places their target token in the water space of the zone where they think the shark will resurface.
I think you'll resurface here, despite there not being a card there.
But it says if you're using a firearm, you may target any water space.
Unless there's like a
regardless.
clarification on that on like the
Yeah, look,
Or
I'm
being-
gonna
Just because you're using the firearm, you
I'm
can
gonna
choose anywhere.
I'm gonna use the rifle on B.
But you, even if he does surface there, you're not obliged to.
Yeah. Because it definitely his
Because
card could.
if he does go to B, he's got the 2 evade, so...
Yeah.
So I chose if the shark damages or destroys a boat space, apply 2 hits to one boat space that is adjacent to the targeted boat space. Because I picked A.
Interesting.
Okay.
So now my choice is if I want to attack a boat space and use that card, or just go for 3 attacks
yeah,
straight
and
on
you'd
Moron.
probably just straight up kill me.
So we read that completely wrong.
I
It would have
think
been safer just to climb up onto the boat.
As much as that would be basically me having a really good chance of destroying multiple boat spaces.
but you need to kill us as well as a win.
If
either one it
if
works.
I kill, I just need 2 damage on Moron with 3 dice rolls and then an extra dice roll, and I also get a roll
bonus,
on
yeah.
Reese. So that is. I gotta go for it, right? I gotta go for the chance to kill at least one
Well,
of them
you
and
are
make
on
my life
I
three
don't
easier.
pay for
health.
this sacrifice.
And once you get one of us down or dead, then you...
3 makes
Yeah,
my
like
life so much easier.
Reese just needs to look at you with a hammer and you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You thought we were going to think he would do that.
Yep. No,
Do I
that's
get-
cool. That's cool. That's well
So
played.
bonus attacks are only on crew.
Yes.
Gotta go for it. 3 dice rolls on the Moron.
And then 1 more if I'm not already dead.
That's
already
2
dead.
damage.
Oh, 2.
Boof.
Yes, shark.
I come visit
Come
you,
on,
traveling
Isha.
2,000 kilometers, and you just kill me.
It's worth it.
Murder.
And then 1 on Reese.
Good
Yep.
friend.
He's got 3. He's got 3 health, so
I'm down.
we're close.
I'm down to 3.
Waste of a card,
but
but such a good turn.
Cool.
good turn.
Well,
Yeah,
These
Cool.
are gone.
definitely
Alright.
good turn. So
Well,
there's
thanks
your
for
token.
coming.
You can leave now if you want. Bye.
No,
Right.
he has
Another
to
game
rank
after?
the game. He has to choose whether or
He
not
gets his
it's
opinion on where
better.
it gets ranked.
I
Then-
died. This game is
Yours-
shit and the worst. You should put it below the bottom of the board.
We have no games on the board to rank it against.
So
Just above what on the clock tower or below it?
It's fine, because then, like...
Or above fucking...
It's gonna be hard for games later to beat this, alright?
alright. So he's going here.
Oh.
Brody!
Man, I gotta rip.
Oh here. Alright. Let me just have a look.
Can we swap
What
Tom
do
and
we-
Moron if we redeem change hands? God, then I get to die again! What do we know? Yeah, they got a bit sweaty from my hands.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh, that is quite funny and would be hilarious.
Well,
But it's also one of those games where then Tom would know what Moron has.
I mean, there's no secrets here.
This is a safe space.
Safe space.
I feel much safer now that the pistol's out of the game.
I hate.
Oh, yeah, he would know. Yeah, if I was there, he'd know my
He would know what
secrets.
you- yeah.
What cards I'm holding.
Yeah. Whereas if it's like a game where it's like, oh, you've got some
It's
cards.
not a big deal with the cards I've got left, to be honest.
Might be a good idea to get back in the boat.
Yeah.
He can still target that from A.
I didn't get in the boat. It was bad. He didn't get in the boat. It was bad.
I'm
Get
getting
in the
I'm
boat.
getting in the boat. Hey boys, shock decision. Getting in the boat. I've decided for my own safety, might get back in the boat. Might have a swim. Might have a swim.
What a
in the
bloody
ocean.
legend. He's a bigger guy.
Oh, thank you for the subscription.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
It's so nice to have you here.
Joyce?
I know I tried to pronounce that
Yep.
before. If you have a preference for how your name is
Don't
pronounced,
see enough of Moron. Thanks,
Please.
Blue.
Hey Jay, how you doing?
Never sat down to watch a stream on Twitch, so just gathering intel on how it all works. Slots for staying located. Hey, not a
Oh,
problem
good.
at all.
We're
We are just
all
so
good.
happy to have you
If
here,
you're
even if you're not
low-key,
chatting.
High key, mid key.
Well, if you're being low-key, you can
Last
still give us your favorite color
So
Exclamation
now-
mark, favorite color to change
Now
the
you
lights.
subscribe, you can do 2 favorite colors.
Oh, yes.
It's
Red,
true.
red, blue, green, purple, silver, purple.
All right, so Tom,
Ooh.
you've
I've chosen.
Can I just, Clue? So if you do want to see more of me, either donate to the Fly More Onto Perth Fund again, or convince them to like put me in a co-op game or some other fun
When we
multiplayer video
play-
game stream.
When we
Definitely.
play
Put me in, like,
board
Fall
game
Guys.
sim. Yeah.
enjoying
Guys,
this move.
whatever
Tabletop
other
sim.
game.
Tabletop
I
Sim,
can-
we'll play some board games over the internet, and we
I
can
can
get more on
jump
back
on
into
some
that.
internet games sometimes.
I
I don't
mean-
have a camera, so you won't see my face, but I've got a voice.
I recently,
You'll have to get a camera.
I
Fun-
recently just bought Unreal Tournament 2004 because I
keep
was
trying to
Wait,
convince us
how did
together.
you not own that
UT2
already?
K4.
like I own it on disc, but I can't find the disc,
Oh.
so I just bought it again.
UT 2004 is
I'm
the
I'm
best.
thinking of putting together like a multiplayer stream.
I'm down. And the
Like,
problem is though that now they've
stealing
got like
Tom's
the DMCA's, it's like we would just blast Albatross and we would play Albatross and that would be insta-gib Albatross. That's it. That is it.
Anyway,
You
make
mean
it. Make,
Albatross?
I think
Albatross.
I'm beyond my first-person shooter days.
Have you ever played Betrayal at House on the Hill?
yes, we have a 2-part playthrough of it on YouTube.
From like 3 years
From like
ago.
3 years ago, all in costumes. It was a great time. I
fuck.
believe we played it on Twitch at one point.
Yeah,
we
played
have
Yes.
we have a Twitch stream that is, if it's not already up, it will be up.
Very soon.
We also have Betrayal at Baldur's Gate
Yes.
with your podcast crew.
With the lovely people from the Baby Dragons D&D podcast.
Yeah.
But just exclamation two.
Definitely had.
We actually have
But-
that sitting right there behind us. We could
Yeah.
play it after this. We
No.
won't.
We won't. Yeah.
But if you want to
I
see
think
it,
this game's actually
50,000
going close
channel
to 3
points.
hours.
All
we
right.
might
So
just end up playing this.
I'm
Alright.
getting on the boat. Now the question is, where is Tom attacking?
At A, B, or C.
I think. Thanks for coming, man.
That's all right.
It's good having you here.
I've always got the best advice. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
As
fuck off
always.
when you're ready. I love you.
Thanks, Reese.
Anyone want an ice cube?
Look, I don't think
No, I'm
it's.
good, thank you.
I don't think it's C.
If only we had Super Dupers.
I don't think it's
I
C
got check on
unless
it.
he's gonna start like whittling down the boat.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Whittling down the
Lachlan?
boat is one of his victory conditions.
Yeah.
We can't really attack C unless you've got range, and you've only got one more attack with
I
your
got- I got-
rifle.
I got a
But
rifle.
it's only when you actually use it that you
Also,
discard it. So
where's
you can
that one
try-
link to the merch? Hold on. If we go exclamation.
Unfortunately, he's got 2 evasion everywhere again.
Does this work?
Yeah.
Oh, it works. There we go.
Sweet.
I mean, if you can hit a fishing net rifle combo, it's pretty
Alright,
good.
Ghost
but-
Brody has suggested that if we shoot C, if it doesn't hit, then you don't use it.
Yep.
But if it does, that's probably where he's gonna go.
But you got to
And-
deal with 2 evade.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But he's only got 3 health. So I'm going to move.
If you want to help with that, you can jump in the water there.
I'm not
to-
jumping in the water. I'm
Don't
not
jump
jumping.
So first, A and B aren't like very close unless he's used a card to move to you.
What A and B?
Yeah. So if he's picked C, you're probably gonna get the kill if you're fishing net in there.
But
Don't jump in the
I'm
water.
not jumping in the water.
Don't jump in the
not
water.
jumping in the
Okay.
water. So we're gonna
It's not.
We're gonna try.
I think we still need to split our attacks. I think that look, you're
Alright,
your own person.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, if you're
I'm in
splitting,
B.
You
I'm
make
in
your own
B.
mistakes. I don't
Go,
want to.
actually, because of the evasion, you might want to go flare to get some guaranteed damage. Just
Flare is not a bad choice, actually, because then
Yeah.
next turn he might just die before the fucking turn.
Just dies the
That player
dots.
scares me.
because then
At
he
the
like,
end of each
has
round.
to shake it off.
Yeah, read it
to
off.
stop the damage.
Okay, so
which makes you have a really good spot
Flare.
to attack.
Yeah, read it off because he's getting it. hooked.
while attached, at the end of each round, the shark must roll 1 die and take that many wounds.
And he's targeting that at B.
Yep.
Straight up with C.
Ah,
Yeah. Of
hello.
course.
Along with, if the shark damages or destroys a boat space, all crew members anywhere on the boat fall into the water.
No, Tom.
Oh, good thing you didn't get in the water. Hey.
I'm about to get in the water.
All right.
So you
So
get
if
2
he
dice
did, you'd
plus
get to-
1 damage.
So you can
but-
choose not to if you don't like his 2 evade and just like not do it anyway.
Nah, I'm shooting him. I'm
Okay.
taking. I'm shooting my shot.
If it completely misses, your
So
rifle's
you
gone
need
for
to
the whole game.
roll.
So-
you need to roll 2 twos.
Yep.
He's got +1 on it.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
plus
no,
one.
Sorry.
2 twos
To get
plus
the
the
kill.
1 to get the kill.
I'm on it, Tom. Hey, Tom, smile, you son of a bitch.
It's 1 damage.
It's 1 damage. Woo! I'll take it.
1 damage to the Sharky boy.
The rival goes.
Smart like Weasel.
Smile, you son of a
Bitch.
bitch.
1 damage.
Smart like Weasel. Jump in the
Gun might as
water.
well, like, just cock.
Jump in the water. Solid advice from the guy who just got eaten.
The
by
other
a
thing
shark.
about that, there's actually a lot of dice out for jumping in. Jumping in the water would have been sort of okay this turn.
Yeah.
Some of the dice numbers, there's not like 3.
Yeah.
So as long as I
Also, I
roll,
don't know what
full
he's playing.
as long as I roll 1 damage,
He's got 2
you're
health.
falling in the
We're
water.
good.
Yeah.
We're
We'll
good.
count
No.
It fell out of
You
my hand.
went. Yeah, you. There we go.
So
Y'all are in the water.
We're in the water.
In the water.
Now, for a question for adjacency. This
Yep.
is not adjacent to this,
Correct.
It is
Yeah.
not.
Those are separate spaces. If you surface there, unless you're ramming speed, you can't hit anything.
All right.
You mean them lovely,
But also, if you
sexy,
surface
beautiful...
there, those guys definitely can't hit you unless they're in the water because they're all out of ranged
Blue
weapons.
has a clarification question.
What is Plu's question? Shake it off, then items. Yes. So the shake it off will happen before we resolve the human attacks, which is where we attach things.
Yep. So, step 1, resurface options. We turn over our resurfaces. Step 2, Shark picks in secret where he's going to resurface.
These
Step
cards
3.
suck.
Step 3.
Well, you're the one
the
who used the good
crew
ones.
plan their attack.
Hey, Tom,
Step
pick where you
4,
going.
This
the
would have been a
shark
good time to have the
reveals
fucking
itself.
pistol.
Yep.
And also shakes it off in that turn of number 4. Step 5, the crew attack. Step 6, the shark attacks. I hope you got all that, because you probably didn't.
So, how much do you guys just like want to stay in the water to be able to smack him because he's got so little health left?
None.
If you both go over there and both aim to hit him on AB,
I'm already in the water,
then if you
so...
pick C, whatever, he's nowhere near you.
Wait for him to pick, wait for him to pick.
Yeah.
So the big thing is whether or not they stay in the water. Because if they get out of the water, they can't hit C. But if they stay in the water, they can hit C from where Reese is.
Or
Either
from
way,
C
they
itself.
can hit A and B. So Reese staying in the water... No, Lachlan staying in the water, sorry, is actually a smart play for him.
Yeah,
Because he can hit anything.
I'll tell you one thing,
But
I'm
he should
getting
still-
out of the water.
he should still move if he's going to, so that there's less places for you to
let
hit
him pick.
from.
Let him pick.
I am getting out
Let,
of the water.
let him pick. Let him. Shut up.
He's getting out of the water, Reese.
I'm getting the heck out of there.
He's getting out of the water.
Let him pick.
I'm getting the heck out
He's
of
getting
there.
out of the water.
We've discussed this.
Shut the fuck up. Let him pick. We can talk about it after he's picked.
He's getting out of the water.
I know he's getting out of the water.
He's getting out
Just
of the
shut
water.
the fuck up.
Reese, I mean, he's getting out of the water.
Yeah. He's not getting. I know he's not getting out of the water.
But
Yeah,
maybe
but-
he is.
Just imagine, like, what if you could hide on land?
He's a sand shark.
Quick question, have you ever played The Thing Infection at Outpost 31?
No. But. Sorry.
Oh, no, you hang up!
So I have
No,
to get your
you
ability
hang up.
cards.
Okay.
Are you
Is that the
regretting?
one that Kai backed?
No.
Oh.
So there was 2 games that were based on the Thing franchise. The first one is Who Goes There, which is based on the original source material that the Thing is based on, which Kai
book.
did back.
Yep.
And then there is The Thing, which I think Kai also backed. I
Yeah.
think he backed both
I think
of
Kai
them.
backed both.
So, I'm yet to meet a person who's gotten their hands on a copy. We are gonna have a Thing game
Ooh.
this year.
Ability
So yes,
and chosen.
I don't know if
Alright.
it's that exact game, but it is gonna be a Thing game. So we are very keen for that, and we do love the Thing.
All right. So here's the thing. What
Well
if?
done.
Yeah. What if you don't get out of the water?
I'm not getting out of the water.
Yeah. Why would you get out of the water?
Get out of the kiln.
Strongly advised.
Don't get out of the kiln.
Strongly advised, Lockie. Still swim like past the space to where you're going to attack from.
Oh
just
no.
to
yeah.
I'm
less
thinking,
targeting
Lachlan,
options.
you go C. I go AB.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move over here.
You can like jump out to target AB as well, which is.
I can target it from the adjacent.
We're going with the flare.
So I can go there.
Oh,
No, you
could,
can
but
get
you
out-
can
you
jump
can get on
into
the boat.
fucking boat.
Ah. Fucking this guy knows what's up.
Get out of the
How much
kiln.
damage do we still have to
Get
do
out of
to
the
shark?
bloody kiln. Cool
Two
beans.
damage.
Okay, and flare does 1 die of damage, right? Oh, so what are the? Okay, we'll see what he does.
Alrighty.
All right.
Obviously 0 for the hammer. Is
Yeah,
the,
yeah. 0 evasion for the hammer.
C. There it is.
With an evade value of 3, because I was worried that Lachlan would attack me just
Yeah.
to do the damage, but he's
Oh.
gone with the flare.
I
flare
was
ignores
expecting
the
him to
evade.
attack you. All right. Well, yeah. There we go.
Nice.
So that deals.
I just put the
Nothing
flare on
yet.
him.
Nothing
Okay.
yet, but you still get to make an attack on me for being adjacent.
Yep. 3 dice.
Oh, sorry. We attack first. Put the flare on him.
Oh, yeah, the flare's going on me.
Flare's on. There we go.
The flare is
Even
on
if you
him.
die, you've
While
got the
attached,
flare
at
on.
the end of each round, the shark must roll 1 die and take that many wounds. So theoretically, I could be dead at the end of this round, but right now I get 3 dice and then 1 dice.
dies from a flare.
You're attacking
Lachlan.
the ship, or
Oh, Lachlan.
okay, that makes sense. It's okay if you die because
Right, cool beans.
It's okay if I die.
you got the flare on. It's good.
You haven't taken any damage, have you?
No.
No, but he's about to take 4 dice.
You got the flare.
3
Three
He can't
damage.
kill you.
Woo!
Dang it.
He can't kill
Oh,
you.
Lachlan.
You get one more chance.
Oh, Lachlan.
You get
Alright.
more than one more chance.
Oh, baby, a triple.
What just happened?
Ah!
What happened?
The flare killed him.
The shark died to a flare.
What just happened?
He completely didn't hit you very hard.
Yeah.
His
Oh,
bonus
I
attack
hit
missed.
half of his thing. I bit off a leg. I just didn't kill him. And then the flare kills me.
Oh, that flare when you go for the high evade. Oh,
Smile,
no.
you son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
I honestly thought he was going to attack me. I thought it was the smarter play. The flare was real risky with like, maybe it'll hit him.
Yeah.
maybe
No,
it
because the
won't.
flare was like, if it hits you, like if it doesn't hit you, then I still have
Burned
it.
from the inside out.
But also, like, then it would just be Reese and you would have a flare on you.
The sharks like come up from underneath, grabbed Lachlan halfway, and Lachlan's like, "Eat the fucking flare, dickhead!"
It'd be Reese and me, but Reese, like, I would be able to go to.
But
I wouldn't be able to shake the flare off that round. That'd be interesting.
at the end of the thing, was he really the shark all along?
So, one dead moron, about half of the boat left. You guys on half health each.
Oh, we're
one
bled
dead
now.
shark.
Pretty accurate for the movie.
That's
it's just
good.
The wrong person died.
Good
Yeah.
game. Good game. Good
Good
game.
game.
Thank you for
Good
killing
game.
me.
That
Good
one
game.
round
Good
where I
game.
just
Good
got
game.
shat on.
Good game.
Good
That
game.
is-
Worthy
that is
sacrifice.
moist like a shark. What a fin.
We are some moist boys.
Yeah, some of
Moist
our
boys.
early rounds we
Pellets.
had some fun items to use. The
so-
fight that we dealt out at the start.
Exactly, yeah. Reese's hammer screws with my evasion.
Yeah.
So that was great. There was also at the very start, Reese had that thing for like even more dice that we broke on one attack
Yeah.
but dealt 4 damage with. That was pretty big.
Hey Beck, could you throw us
That was a
the
good
old
start.
the old
And
boards?
right on ye old board face.
Yeah, 2019.
Alright, so
Thoughts on this game while we're still figuring out the board.
okay, so what I wanted to say before, which I was holding off till now. One, I really enjoyed this. I really
You
like
can write it in red if you want. Not permanent marker.
the essentially we've played three movie games,
Yeah.
right? So we played Die Hard, we played Horrified, which is the Universal Monster co-op one, and we've played Jaws.
Why does Chipmunks get 13.4k channel points from that? How much did you bet on them winning?
I bet he bet the
Wow.
whole lot. He wants another postcard.
So the fact that I was right doesn't matter because it's just one person wins stuff.
No, I think I don't know how it works.
I don't know
to be
how it
honest.
works.
Because I picked normies.
12,500.
Oh, then. And he just gets 13.4 back after that.
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows how it works? But
Anyway,
hey,
it's
So what do you have total now and what did you have before Chipmunks? We want to know what happens here.
So I really like this. I actually really enjoyed this. This is a solid game. But what I really like is, especially with Jaws and Horrified, they are simplified versions of what are usually considered popular board games. So like Arkham Horror and Eldritch Horror, super popular, hence why we bought them. Horrified is a super simplified version of that, which is a good gateway into those types of games. The same with Jaws. This is a simplified version of like Fury of Dracula,
Letters from Whitechapel.
Letters from Whitechapel.
And hidden movement can be such a hard thing to wrap your
Yeah.
head around.
Hidden
Like
movement.
it's very much a thing you need to like. What if they do this? What if they do this? There's so many what ifs that when you're trying to plan out how to fight against them, with so many options in those games, simplifying it down to the and then helping with the barrels in that first round,
Yeah.
just means it's really easy to pick up and
But
get going.
So what you're saying
One of the
is...
annoying things there is like you have to realize in the Act 1, Brody is the only way to get you some more barrels and it takes him a fucking long
Yeah.
time. So like my turns mostly had to be really boring, which I'm happy with the really boring rolls in a board game. But like that could be a detractor just for some people just because like you're going to be at a severe disadvantage if you don't have Brody pumping out
Yeah.
barrels at the start because we needed those barrels.
Thanks for watching, Mort. We'll see you
Appreciate
next
Mort.
stream.
See you next time.
We'll
Don't
always
know what
love
we're
having
streaming
you.
next week.
we'll
like,
figure that out.
Even knowing that, you still pulled 7 people out.
Yeah.
Even after we're like, we need the barrels, and I've got to get them.
In saying that though, like if he managed to like if you weren't pumping barrels out, right, then he would have he only needed 2 more guys, would have started the round anyway, and we'd have only had 3
Instead of
pieces
5.
of equipment
Some of
instead
those
of 5.
equipment were good.
So it's only like 2 less equipment. So even if he did, right, and we played it differently, so then Brody could do more, I don't think it would have drastically affected Act 2 as much as we thought it would. We thought that we would have to nail
used our
him.
base
We
stuff
would
a
have
lot.
to nail him, so we would get the equipment. But he still made it to 7. It was only 2 extra
Still get
things,
5 equipment, which is insane.
which is pretty good.
Which I think that's where in Act 1 maybe you are supposed to the game's weighted for you eating 8 or 9 people. But with my original line of thought, these are really cool games to get people who aren't familiar with board games into board games. Because then you can be like, hey, you know the movie Jaws? There's a board game
so
on
what I
it.
was going to say
Except,
was
of course, given
basically-
how old Jaws is now, the answer might just be no.
Yeah, true.
So
You teach.
Thanks,
So,
Steve.
so my thought was that because it's Universal, right, or it's a studio, and they've just adapted an already existing good game,
Yeah.
and then they've put their own theme on it,
Yeah.
taken all the mechanics, and then churned out another game, which is easier to pump out to the mass because it's I like Die Hard, I like Jaws, but I don't really like board games. But then it's a good board game because they've already taken something from somewhere else.
I'd be very curious to talk to the guys at Prospero Hall and then Ravensburger about how much back and forth there is with the studio and the licensing to still make it a good game.
Yeah.
Because there is some serious effort into the art and design of these games.
Yes.
I would happily play this again. I want to play this again on the other side.
Yeah.
And both Die Hard and this played in an act format as well.
Well, it's you compare these to movie tie-in games similar to when you compare Jaws the board game versus say Nightmare Before Christmas Cluedo, which is the most recent example I have because I actually played that over Christmas, and the amount of care that's put into this versus the amount of care that's put into that. Whereas, with Nightmare Before Christmas Cluedo, it's literally just, we got the images off Google and put them over thing and added a crowbar to a mechanic that didn't work.
But that there is
it's not
Cluedo.
great.
Cluedo's an existing game, right?
Yeah.
Where they've just
Existing game that
reskinned it.
sucks.
Yeah.
They've reskinned it, right? Whereas this is somewhat of a reskin, but
Yeah.
more care has been put into it.
Yes, definitely.
So the real question is, if someone wants to help me grab this bad boy,
I mean, so
where would you rank it on the board? Now, it's a little bit hard. Now, for those of you that are new here, this is something that we started last year. We're continuing it into 2021.
Sorry.
Hang on, no, you're good.
This is the list of games that we would prefer to play. At the top is, if given the chance, this is the game that we will play. And at the bottom is, we will never touch this again. It's a little bit hard right now to rank things because there's only 2 games, because we've only played 2 games in 2021.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you for basically a ranking
1 in
out of
2020.
out of 10. Blood on the Clock Tower is sitting at an 8.5 out of 10. Just for reference,
Yep.
Guildmaster, from what we've talked about, is 9.
Well,
Never mind, I can't see it. I don't know if
Can't see what?
we make it.
That's right, we'll just move it down.
Yeah,
How's
we can just
that?
move the board.
So
Is that
before
good?
I would really make a judgment on this game, I'd probably still want to play it a couple more times to see how balanced it actually goes. B, there's actually 3 ways to play this game. You can play the full Act 1, Act 2 that we did, but there's also setups for playing just Act 1, so Shark wins on 7, and that's the end of the game.
Yep.
Or you can play just Act 2, which gives you a setup based on, I don't know the numbers for the Shark, at about 6 or 7, so it's with the
Sure.
rulebook. So you can play this game as just Act 1 or just Act 2 for a shorter game as well.
Yeah, so this game is going to be really hard to see
don't-
how it's balanced because there is so much
Yeah.
luck and then meta thinking involved.
And I also would kind of want to see how much does Act 1 actually affect Act 2? Is Act 1 even really worth playing, or is it
Act
actually
1
going to
is
be...
so much fun to play.
Yeah, so this game, it's got the cool, fun thematic part, which is great a couple of times, but then afterwards,
So-
you have to ask yourself, does the gameplay still hold up after you've gone through 4 or 5
Question
times?
then, right? Question then. What was your favorite act? 1 or 2?
I think
Yep.
I prefer Act 2.
2?
Yeah.
What was your favorite act?
I've
Like,
got
it's close.
I've got to go with 2. One was sort of oh shit, but then we didn't really have much.
There weren't any stakes.
Yeah, and there wasn't much to do, and I think it's because we know that the game won't end in Act 1. It's just how
But-
much of an advantage will we have in Act 2?
So in saying that, right, yours would be Act 2 as well?
Yeah, it would probably still be Act 2, but Act 1, I think, is just so much fun to play, and it's a really, really good way to introduce hidden movement and the guessing where people are before you get really serious and have actual impact in Act 2. Which I think is a really interesting game design. It's the same thing that Die Hard does, where it goes, hey, here's a little bit. Hey, here's a little bit. All right, now it's important. Now you've got to get it right. Yeah. But you've just spent the last hour playing that. You got your head into that space.
But that's
and
good,
that's the
though.
hardest part of teaching new people. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's like the climax, right? So it's like you played through Act 1, you had a good time, you've got some of the elements down, and then Act 2 just goes, here it is. Here is what makes Act 1 good.
Yeah, I feel like for continued replayability, maybe Act 2, and after you're more experienced with the game, if you wanted to, maybe just Act 2 would be a good game. And
100%.
you can even you don't have to go with the exact starting. You could pick any of those starting values depending on how your group goes.
But if you were just
going to
play Act 2,
but yeah,
you'd play Fury of Dracula instead.
You've got I don't know. I think this Act 2 might be faster than a game of Fury.
Oh no, 100%. But if you're looking for that in-depth, hardcore, more fun to people who've played board games, you'd play something more serious. Well, that's not what this game is supposed to be, though, and that's why Act 1's important.
And this is where we got down to with Horrified, was if you wanted a more serious experience, you would go with Arkham Horror, those types of games where it goes for 3-4 hours and you've got so much more to do.
I like a serious but tight, short experience.
Yeah.
Well, this was a good tight 2.5 hours with 1 and 2, and that was on stream. So if we played it
and
quicker,
we've all never played it.
Yeah, if we played it quicker and faster, the next time we'd do the
So I think all the points about it's actually fun, relatively simple and thematic, which is great for new people and hooking people in.
It sort of ticks all the boxes.
Yeah.
But I said,
so if it ticks all the boxes, where would you rank it?
I can't really rank it because I've only played
That's what I'm
Guild
asking you from out of 10.
Out of 10?
Yeah, because you can't. It's kind of dumb to go, would you play this more than Blood on the Cocktail Guildmaster?
Well, I mean, it's really going to be later on. We're going to have this, it's later on when it starts, things start going below
The other fun is, the people that you could play this with, it's not the same group as you could play Blood on the Clock Tower with. It's a weird comparison to make, because directly, one needs a huge group, one needs this size group or smaller.
Look,
it's also a type of
not
games
to mention,
as well.
we saw last year, games widely differed from where they ended up on the board.
So
look,
out of
the
10,
board is
8.
weird.
8.
I was going to say a solid 8.
Yeah.
I was going to be 7, 8.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'd probably revise that after more plays to see is the balance there. Is it
definitely.
actually interesting to keep playing?
It's a very easy 8, and I think it just hits the nail on the head of this is a game you can introduce people to.
But for that category, I just don't know if I'd just keep playing it over and over again like I know I would with some games.
Does put it under Blood on the Clock Tower, but not by much.
I'm happy with that position. I just want to go through some comments on chat. In the first act, if Tom got another swimmer or two, would Act 2 have gone differently?
So you would have had less equipment, and my question on that is then the hammer and the fishing net. Is the hammer just
Hammer's the base one?
Hammers you always have, but the fishing net and the pole that really
the fishing
screwed me
pole
up
I
early?
hit you, the big thing that dealt 4 damage to you.
Crew equipment is the fishing net. The machete for me was my quints.
And I would have
the
had
flare
more
was also
on the
base
cards. So there was one round where I didn't play a card because there wasn't really a good one for me to play, but I might have if I had another card.
The bonus shot, the ammo, also random dealt gear.
Really helped with the rifle and the
Get
But
to use the
that's
rifle
where
an extra time.
the balance of the items, what they do, to then what I'm doing and what I'm having to choose, it really changes up those decisions, which is just once again really good design.
This is for Plu. I really enjoyed the aesthetics of Jaws. I like Act 2 over Act 1 because there was more suspense. In addition, the mechanics seem more balanced compared to other themed games. I think this is one I would comfortably recommend to people that either have played board games or haven't played board games.
It's it's not like it's a terrible gameplay experience like you're going to get from some of these games.
No.
You're going to be
For people that have
fun.
played board games, are going to be like, oh, I recognise that.
Yeah.
Oh, I get what this is doing. For people who've never played a hidden roll before,
Yeah.
this is so easy to pick up and then so much fun.
Well, think of it this way, right?
Other hidden rolls, Nuns on the Run.
This is going to be
that.
Nuns on the Run.
It's great.
Okay.
This is the game that you could definitely introduce parents to, right?
Yeah.
Some older people where you're you don't play board games, come play some board games.
Oh, 100%. This would be a game that I'd be like, hey, Dad, do you want to play, do you want to see what board games are? Here's Jaws.
You've also now picked the right generation for Jaws.
Exactly, right? I'm like, you know your favorite movie, Jaws.
Jaws, Die Hard, that generation of being
you love Jaws 3: The Revenge. Well, here's the first one.
Wait,
Sure,
cool.
how are there revenge if we've already killed the shark?
There's 4 Jaws
Spoilers.
movies. There's 4 Jaws movies, and then
But like, if you kill the shark in the
shark
first movie,
it comes back
but isn't it
for
dead?
the revenge.
Because what happens is he gets exploded at the end of the
Whoa!
first
Spoilers!
I already
No.
said spoilers.
Because he gets exploded at the end of the first movie. All it does is he like splits off into like a million different pieces, but they all become their own shark, like a goo thing. And so now all of a sudden it's a million different sharks.
Wait, does that genuinely happen?
No.
Oh,
Okay, we are going to wrap this up. We talked about playing another game, but it is so hot in here, and then we
Yeah.
have to come back here later on. Not for more
I
streams,
don't.
apologies. We're just here for more nerds business.
Yeah.
So thank you all very much for watching. Becca's going to find someone for us to raid.
Silver
by
Tavern we're
looking
playing
at-
earlier.
Yeah, it's still Metal
Spambra.
Tavern is still going. It's Spambra is playing, because Spambra lent us this game.
Yeah. I.
Actually, she is.
if you
Yeah.
if you want to see more in the future, tell them. They make decisions, not me. But
We're keen to play more tabletops in. We're keen to just play more games with y'all.
I personally want to thank Spambra and Crowbar for both lending me. First of all, Spambra for suggesting the
cheers,
game.
guys.
Crowbar for actually
Do
lending
you want us to drink the
us
whiskey
the
before
game.
you leave?
No, drink it whenever you want. Like
Alright.
you've got a stream.
Let's not drink on stream.
I have no problem drinking on stream.
And
Drink on
Tom's
stream
not-
when you do like a full tasting and comparison. on
Tom's an
stream.
alcoholic.
yeah.
That's not true.
But yeah, I'd love to thank those guys. Jimmy's one of my best mates. So suck at everyone else.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Tegan.
And yeah, Tegan.
Those guys are pretty
Tegan's a massive supporter of us. So like, they're
We're gonna-
awesome people.
Huge thank you to them.
Yeah,
And-
we're gonna go raid Spambra. So for those of you who were gifted subs today, or you subscribed yourselves, thank you to everyone who did
Yeah.
all that. We love your support. Let's us play more board games and entertain you.
Yeah, and
But
also-
you've got the emotes, so go and finger bang, finger hype, finger anything to Spambra.
Yep, and also thank Spambra for suggesting Jaws. We had a great time.
She used
so-
the 50k channel points. You can save up 50k channel points and get any game you want as long as we can get access to it. Played. We'll work with you to make it happen. Any last words?
Okay.
Halfway through the game.
I'm cut Tom
okay.
off. Go follow Spambra, but a huge thank you to Moron for coming all the way from South Australia.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for letting me invite myself,
Thanks
'cause
for
I
coming.
kinda-
Hey, would you like to come to WA?
I knew you beforehand.
Yeah.
I knew you were a cool
That was
dude.
my